What's up, everybody? If you guys are brand new to the channel, I hope you guys hit that like button. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button so we can get you subscribed over here to the show, so you guys don't miss out on any of the future shows we do here post Monday Night Raw. I hope everybody's having a good night. There's a lot to talk about here. No, I mean, there's not a lot to talk about, but you know what I mean. There's sort of quite a bit to, I guess, poke fun of or whatever. Did you guys like Raw? I don't know. Who knows? Probably not. We're going to have Jakey Poo in here in a few seconds here. It is the Monday Night Raw review. This is the Joe Cronin Show. And if you're new, you got to hit that subscribe button because we're having a subscription party tonight. Shout out to the Jap and everybody else. Just after this, let's get rid of the pumpkin. I'm kind of sick of the pumpkin, It's not Halloween anymore. Come on, pumpkin. You need to get out of here. Halloween's over.
When Raw, SmackDown, WWE, or AEW end, tune in to the Joe Cronin Show. Live on YouTube for review and reaction. Joe Cronin and Jake break down all the action. All of it. The Joe Cronin Show. Your source for wrestling opinions, news, and insanity. A wrestling podcast with attitude. Mature audiences only. Join our community of over 70,000 people. Subscribe free on YouTube to The Joe Cronin Show.
I got to tell you that the Tampa Bay Giants game is definitely been more interesting to me tonight, everybody. I'll just tell you right off the bat because people are going to ask, like, what do you think about the Monday Night Football versus Raw? Hey, man, listen, Monday Night Raw was so bad tonight that I was interested in a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game because, I'm sort of rooting for Brady, that's it. I don't know. But anyway, I thought Raw started well, man. I thought it started off pretty good. I'll tell you that the fake cash-in, whatever you want to call it, the whatever. I thought they had something going on at the beginning of Raw tonight. I really thought they did. And then it just got worse and worse from there, in my opinion. It just got worse and worse. And there's nothing worse than the Survivor Series time. Because I hate the Survivor Series. Pretty much the Survivor Series has always been horrible. The only time I ever liked the Survivor Series ever was the classic, survive to the end, bring the good guys versus the bad guys thing when I was a little kid. And I was a kid, right? So obviously I was a little kid. Obviously I was 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 years old and I liked it. That was about it. The only other time I enjoyed the Survivor Series was if it was either in Boston, so I got to see it, or if it was Deadly Games. I thought Deadly Games was interesting, and in the end, it was a screw job on Austin, but, it was kind of a big gimmick screw job, and it was weird. But at least it had some kind of theme so that we actually remember it to this day, probably because wrestling was so hot at the time, and so wasn't Stone Cold and everything, but the Survivor Series now, this just Raw versus SmackDown, and maybe NXT, or throw anybody into the mix, whoever it is just a big waste of time, in my opinion. And my God, the worst segment tonight involved that. That's what's crazy, is the worst segment tonight involved that very situation. And real quickly, right off the bat, I want to play for you a donation that's come in because he is throbbing to be heard. And that's well, you'll see.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little
Randy
bit of the bubbly.
Viper.
That's it.
Joe, I have a 4-inch penis. I prematurely ejaculate. I have no confidence with girls. WTF should I do? I see everyone succeeding and I'm just stuck here. I think it's best I should kill myself, and Raw doesn't help either.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
my life.
Oh my God. Randy Viper, thanks, man. Yeah, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. Yeah, Raw is not helping you with that. You know, some girls talking to you late at night, and you're like, yeah, it's not the biggest, but I think I could do something with you. And she's like, well, what are you doing tonight? And you're like, I'm watching wrestling. And then she's like, what? Like, and then you're like, the WWE Raw, you know? And she's like, oh yeah, I think I remember that years ago or something. Then you're like, yeah. And she's like, isn't that where The Rock came from or something? Yeah. And then she hangs up with you, and then she's curious, right? Because she's like, oh, I wonder what, I'm gonna go check that out and see what he's watching and see what that is. And then your potential future girlfriend goes over and flips over to Raw, and she starts watching it for a few seconds, and then she goes, what a loser. And then she turns it off immediately almost.
Never calls you back.
Never calls you again. Never tell them you watch Raw. Don't tell any women or females or anybody you want to fornicate with. Don't tell anybody you want to fornicate with that you're watching Monday Night Raw.
Anytime you try and get anybody into wrestling and they go and watch it on their own, they will always tune in at the worst possible segment ever. It's a curse with wrestling fans. No matter what, you could have a 10 out of 10 show, but the one segment that ends up being the 9 out of 10 or even somewhat embarrassing, that's what they'll tune into without fail, unless you tailor something for them to see. But tonight was a disaster, and they booked themselves in a corner. We've said this so many times for so many years. So they have the draft before Survivor Series. So that makes no sense. You have everyone together for almost, the better part of a year just about. So they have brand loyalty. Then you move them to new shows, and then 3 weeks later you expect them to defend their brand for nothing. There's nothing on the line at Survivor Series.
Right.
Which we've said a million times as well. So they're fighting for nothing, brand supremacy. That doesn't mean anything to the fans. It doesn't mean anything to the wrestlers. It doesn't mean anything to anyone because there's nothing to gain here.
Yeah, it's so
I've
stupid.
heard as well they didn't include NXT because they had no plans on them winning this year. Unlike last year, they knew ahead of time NXT was going to win. So it was allegedly, from what I've heard, they fought hard to not have NXT included rather than have them just get steamrolled at Survivor Series.
Oh, my God.
That makes sense to me. If that's true, like I said, allegedly, but that does kind of line up and make some sense. Why include NXT just to steam run them and roll over them?
Yeah, because in the year before, they cleaned house.
Exactly, because that was their purpose. They had this new show on TV that they wanted to showcase and make look extreme and severe and oh, look at this new brand and how powerful they are and they're so amazing. Look what they can do. And they did a good thing by them. That was a good way to introduce people more on a bigger scale to NXT. We saw the invasions and whatnot, and it also saved them when they couldn't get the rest of the staff home from Saudi. So NXT was a big, proponent in that show happening at all for SmackDown. But the problem is, like we said, they're fighting for nothing. There's no brand or loyalty whatsoever for any of these things. And now you have a month to book these BS brand versus brand matches. So there's nothing you can do on your show really until that happens. You have to tell these little stupid stories like Drew and The Miz. And when you book things like that, you have a problem because you either make the Money in the Bank champion look ridiculous and weak, or you make Drew, who's on the title hunt, coming off of a big first loss in a long time, you make him look weak. So there's no way to gain anything from here. You're not making Drew look better. You're not making the Money in the Bank briefcase seem like it's important. There's no hardly any interest in Randy Orton being champion. They don't know what they want to do at this point in time. They have thoughts, but no planned out ideas. And everything is just a disaster until we get to Survivor Series, get done with the brand versus brand stuff, and then we can start building towards the Rumble and Mania. Yeah,
man. And I also want to say that real quickly this is separate from what you were saying at all, but I'm just testing out my stream. It's been a while since I've streamed on D Live. It's been 2 years since I streamed on D Live, but I am streaming on D Live tonight just for just to get back over there and have a third option, fourth option. It's been a while since I've been over there. So we are there in the purple place as well. So if you want, feel free to join us at any of those locations. The DLive is dlive.tv slash, I think it's dlive.tv slash Evil Spectrum. No, it's dlive.tv slash Evil Spectrum 3. Should anybody want to come over there for the fun of it. Haven't streamed on there in 2 years. Made accounts years ago. But anyway, we're doing well here on YouTube. A lot of people still watching the Monday Night Football game. A lot of people were flipping back and forth between Monday Night Football and Raw tonight. So I think people are interested in that. And, we'll see what happens with Tampa Bay holding on here. I'm sure. Yeah,
it's 25-17 still. Obviously, we have 2 minutes left in the final quarter.
So, someone said, man, the Tampa Bay looks amazing. They're definitely going to the Super Bowl and because of the game tonight. And I said, well, what do you mean? They're playing the Giants. They're barely.
The Giants are 1-6. We look awful.
The Giants are barely winning or losing this game.
And the Giants are beating themselves most often.
You should be killing the Giants right now. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's a 5-point game. We'll see what happens. But
okay, so the opening of Raw I thought was good. I thought everything they did was fine. I thought it was actually pretty good. And the Miz coming in. What I don't like still is this whole, he handed the briefcase to the ref. Said cash in. The ref said he's cashing in.
They just didn't ring the bell.
Why are they not ringing the bell? It makes no sense.
Because they knew it was going to get broken up. That's the problem, yeah.
But it's like that's what's in the rules. So if you hand the belt to the guy, the timekeeper, and you say he's cashing it in officially, the ref even said that. He's officially cashing in the Money in the Bank. No matter what anybody did or said after that, the bell should have been rung. Because the
match
referee
should have technically started. But see, they're weird about it. Sometimes they make people, your opponent has to be on their feet. Other times it doesn't matter. They can just cash in right away. So they whatever they need for the rules to be at that point in time is what they have, and that's another huge problem.
Potentially, maybe they're waiting for the ref signal. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's ref gets briefcase, ref hands the briefcase to the timekeeper, and now we should go back and watch a lot of cash-ins. In fact, we might even do that tonight. So ref hands timekeeper Money in the Bank, and then after that, ref gets in the ring and says, okay, I'm looking at both guys, I guess, and now ring the bell. And so if the ref doesn't give the commandment to ring the bell, I guess then that's why that happens, because the ref, here he's cashing in, get ready. Okay, you got it? Cool, he's cashing in. Make the announcement, and then I'll get in the ring, and then I'll say, are you ready, to the guy who cashed it in, and then we'll ring the bell. But it's just, I know it's wrestling, and we're, what are we looking into this too much for? But, oh, God, it's just, I just would, some kind of consistency I feel like there isn't, but maybe we're wrong. Maybe there is.
No, I'm going through every successful Money in the Bank cash-in right now, and you see the referee, they announce it to the timekeeper, and then the bell rings. He's like, I've just been... But they have... A lot of times they announce it, too.
Right.
There's a few times they don't. But most times they announce it. I've just been informed that the so-and-so is cashing in their Money in the Bank contract, and then they ring the bell. So
right.
There was still some time, I guess. Because usually they announce it, then they ring the bell.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe the referee just... okay, I've informed you guys. Now I'm going to get back in the ring. Hey, Miz, you ready to go? Is he ready? Oh, he's not ready, but that doesn't matter. So just, Miz, you ready to go? Ring the bell. Okay, ring the bell, and then the bell rings. So
like with Edge, they had Undertaker get to his feet. Other times they don't have people stand. So it varies to whatever WWE wants. But I get your point. It takes you out of it. Once he said it was a confirmed cash-in, it should have just happened. So that's why they have to stop it before it gets to that point. McIntyre should have attacked him before he handed the ref the briefcase if they were going to do that.
Right. So agree. SCM 8600 or 86,000. Thanks for the lemon. I guess you get lemons on D Live.
The worry is too. We've seen people cash in their briefcase, previously and lose it. So Miz could have lost it right then and there, and especially because when he walked to the back and didn't have his briefcase with him when they were escaping, I was like, oh, you never know if that's what they try and go with. Giants touchdown. Look at that.
Wow. And the guy in the chat, they're going to go to the Super Bowl. Look at how good the Tampa looks. Oh, yeah? You can't even beat the Giants. What the hell are you saying? Listen, I like Tampa.
33 seconds remaining.
Oh, my God. Whatever.
23-25. So
that's crazy.
Still down 2 points. They need the 2-point conversion, right? Yeah, so.
Yeah. Watch them get it. And there was someone, I'm telling you, someone was in the chat earlier and was like, this team's beast. They're going to the Super Bowl. I turned over and I go, well, they're only up by they should run over the Giants. How do you not run over the Giants? You know, but whatever. I mean, it would be hilarious the Giants beat Brady, like when this just like having a good run here. Oh man, probably reviewing this. I'm looking at it right now. I think a lot of people are watching this game still, to be honest. That's not a touchdown, by the way. Wow. Oh, maybe it was 1 foot, 2 foot. Yeah, you got them both down.
Yeah, I'm not watching the game live. I got the stats breakdown open on the side.
Oh, I'm watching it for you, baby. I'm watching it for you right now. I'm way behind though. Time out.
I dedicate my life to the chat. No, I got it next to the chat, side by side.
Oh God! All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah,
so
and
what do you
like
think?
Lockett said, that's not how Seth Rollins' cash-in work. No, but I told you, each one is different. It depends on however WWE wants to use the rules to their advantage or disadvantage. Really, they decide. So each time it changes, whether or not there's points and times where they don't even fully announce that the match is happening. They just go right into it and ring the bell. It all varies. So
yeah. Well, I'm looking at it again. He has control. My God, it's going to be a tough call. He has control of the ball almost as his foot touches down, and then the other foot touches down. It's going to be a tough call. Close call. Probably going to be a touchdown.
Yeah. I mean,
probably a touchdown.
Past 2 minute mark anyway, so it's going to be challenged anyway.
Yeah, they called it. They called it a touchdown. Yeah. And now the Giants going for the 2-point conversion. Formation, an audible called. Rotating a man to the right. A toss to the end zone. It goes off the chest. No good. And there's a flag on the play. And pass interference is most likely going to be the rule. He got bumped. All right, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so other than
Seth
the
Rollins
opening,
announced it, but both men were down on the ground. He kicks Roman out of the ring, and that's when Lesnar lifts him up, goes for the F5. Roman gets the spear. So, but the bell rings. You know, that's the point. So, like you said, the bell should have rang right then and there as whether they announced it or not.
Well, let's look though. He gives the thing. If I remember, I'm just thinking. He gives the thing to the ref. The ref goes and hands it over. The announcement's made, and the bell rings. And Seth the whole time is waiting in the corner, like stomping around, like waiting for the bell to ring.
He pushes. He pushes Roman right out of the ring immediately, and then he's waiting for Lesnar to get up. But yeah, the bell rings immediately, and he gets the stomp and then the 3 count.
So, you know, I don't. And even Triple H, when Randy Orton cashes in, Triple H makes sure to say it's incomplete. The Bucks win. He makes sure to say he's cashing in. And then as soon as Triple H hands the briefcase to the ring announcer, whatever, the timekeeper, he says, "Ring the bell, ring it," like right then and there. So, you know, that's okay because he's saying to ring the bell now, because it was supposed to be, you know, like a quick screw over. So, and Triple H was in on it, and he's the referee, so that made sense that Triple H would be like, ring the bell, ring it now. Yeah. Like, don't, like, you know, he's not a regular referee. A regular referee hands it over, gets ready, okay, ring the bell, guys. But, you know, whatever. It's the briefcase goes to the ref. The ref gives it to the timekeeper. Then I guess the ref has to say ring the bell still. So there's multiple things going on.
Yeah, and like Lockett said, you know, he gave the ref the briefcase. That should be it. Once you hand it over.
I agree, but that's not what they do at all, almost ever.
No, it isn't, but that should be what happens, so.
The only time I can think that they handed the is that time when Triple H was like, ring the bell, because he's the referee, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I'd have to go through the rest, but I think you're right about that.
So I thought the opening was good.
About the beginning though, no, Orton's okay. I wish I cared about Orton more because him being champion does nothing for me. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take me out of it, but there's nothing to entice me to the product with him being on top.
Yeah,
I don't care for him as the champion. So it's not one of those points where like it's a huge detractor, but it's nothing entertaining at all. So we go ahead, we see Orton talk about how he's better than Edge, Taker, Michaels, Flair, Drew. He said he's proved he's better than everyone backstage. And that's when Alexa eventually goes ahead and interrupts him. And he said, she's ready to play. And he kept asking, where is he? Referring to The Fiend. And she said he could be here. And that's when the lights changed. And we thought we were going to get The Fiend, but it was McIntyre. He lays him out. And Orton's, done with a Claymore kick in the middle of the ring. The Miz tries to cash in with Morrison. goes, but isn't able to actually get the bell to ring, like we said, because McIntyre comes back. He roughs up Miz and Morrison pretty bad. He throws Morrison out of the ring, which looked like it hurt. That was a rough landing. But like you said, not a bad opening to Raw. It's okay, but I wish either Drew was still champion or somebody else had the belt, because Orton being champ right now does nothing for me. And I like the story that they have going on with Alexa, Orton, and Bray Wyatt, obviously. There's a lot of history there, and there's a lot that they can do to tell this story in interesting ways. Problem is, when he's the champ, I don't want to see The Fiend going for the title either. So it's just a mess.
Yeah, man, it's a mess, and this Raw might have been one of the worst of the year. I really think the ratings next week, I feel like the ratings for this Raw tonight are going to be garbage. I just really think tonight's ratings are maybe top 3, top 5 worst of all time. Tonight, I think a lot of people watched Monday Night Football. What's up, Steve? What's up, SEM? And what's up to Trash Goblin? What's up, Trash Goblin? I just think that this is a rough one. Let me play a donation or two here.
Fuck Karen, suck my dick.
It's the new Karen donation.
Cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch. Fuck Karen, suck my dick. And fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch. Fuck Karen, suck my dick. And fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch. 'Cause Karen's our shit.
Couldn't take it after I had to watch Lana go through a table for the 7th straight time now. They made her a #1 contender and then proceed to bury her immediately. Also shout out to Jake for actually get a cameo appearance in the Thunderdome. Banana.
That's his second, believe it or not. The Soundwave 92, thanks for the 1999 Soundwave. The new 1999 Karen donation. There's also a brand new there's a brand new $32 Road Dogg Blocked Me donation too. So check that one out as well.
Yeah, that one's pretty great. When I heard that Friday, it cracked me up.
And you're in the Thunderdome twice, right?
Yeah, I got to be on there for a little bit tonight, which was cool. I was kind of moving around. I noticed myself in a few different spots. So,
well, you got to remember to just whip it out.
I'm
just
telling
take
you,
one
I
for the
should have had a
team.
better plan.
You'll be on a list of, offenders probably or something like that. The FCC.
Yeah, just a few lists, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what?
It'll be worth it.
It will make headlines. Like Joe Cronin Show co-host Jake DeMarco was arrested Friday. The FCC fined $10 million.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you just tell them, I only showed my pubes. That's
Everybody's
all
got
I
Bush.
did.
Jesus. Yeah, just really get into it.
Yeah, get into how hair is not a crime.
Exactly. Everybody's got a little bit of fur going on.
Yeah, enjoy this. Embrace
not vile.
it.
It's natural.
Enjoy it. Embrace it. Listen, so many people. I know this is going to get the worst rating ever. You know why? Because there's only 470 people watching this stream right now. 470 people are watching this Raw review. At the beginning of the year in January, we had 1,200 people every Monday. Every Monday for about 3 years straight. Every Monday, over 1,000 people watching us every Monday.
A lot more than that towards the end, too.
So,
and it just, I think a lot of it is obviously.
It's COVID, but
wrestling sucks, but the COVID, too.
Yeah, no, it was going a little bit down, but COVID really killed everything. But so this tells me tonight that nobody's watching Raw tonight almost. I'm telling you, this has got to be one of the worst wrestling nights ratings-wise we've ever seen. It's going to have to be. I'm looking around at other stuff, too. Everybody is down, like way down. There's no way. This is going to be trash because nobody watched Raw and nobody wants to hear the review of it because they didn't watch it. If you suffered through it, you go, oh my God, I can't wait to hear what someone's going to say about it because this is what I thought.
Yeah.
People didn't watch Raw tonight. I'm telling you, this number that we're going to see tomorrow, probably, if we get the Raw rating tomorrow, what's the low? Do you know what the lowest is? Somebody pull it up. Pull up the lowest rating. Somebody. Soundwave 92, thank you for $19.99, man. I appreciate that money. I'm going to use it to pay for your mother. No, I'm just kidding. No, let's have the Soundwave.
I think it's like 1.59, 1.6, somewhere around there.
I thought it was 1.58, so you might be right. 1,580,000
in that general vicinity. And like you said, we used to hear so many times, I'm not watching Raw, but I'm still tuning into you guys. And we're getting that even less now because people don't want to hear about Raw. There's nothing that interests them to the point where
There's
they're like,
nothing
well,
different.
I'm curious to see what happened.
Do you realize that it's possible that this Wednesday, guys, this Wednesday night, we may have more viewers for AEW this Wednesday night? We will have more viewers for the AEW review than we did for tonight's Raw review.
Even though they're getting less viewers overall.
Right.
Amazing to think how that works.
Because interest is up.
Wednesday, we could have a new president entirely. You know, I doubt we'll find out that soon, obviously. But hey,
Maybe.
You never know.
Maybe.
Trump could be in for another 4 years as of Wednesday morning. We got to, the world's changing in 2 days.
I wish. That's not going to help my fucking ratings, I'll tell you that. Although tomorrow we will be live tomorrow reacting to the guys. You don't want to miss tomorrow night. If you're not subscribed to Corrupted Nation, we are going to be reacting to the presidential thing. It's going to be hilarious. We're going to.
It is an election-sized edition. That's massive.
Throwdown, yeah.
Throwdown. It's going to be awesome. I will be there. Joe will be there. We're going to have a lot of guests popping in and out. I heard the Monetize This champion might even make an appearance. So
he's not the champion. He says he is. He's not.
He's my champion.
Let's not pretend. What the fuck yourself? What are you talking? What the hell are you saying right now? Are you serious?
I got you to wake up quick.
Jesus. Well, let's play another dono.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
It's
Want some bubbly?
diverse.
Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Joe, what up? Can you please open an email? I just sent you a quick MP3 I made called Keith vs. Braun. Email is from my Gmail Jake McGuffin. Love the show. Thanks.
What up, diverse? I hope to God you own the rights to the music, because if I get a copyright, I'm going to flip out. Also want to remind everybody, speaking of copyrights, to, I don't know why that has to do with it, but whatever. Check out Patreon, everybody. Monica and Leah read scary stories for Halloween on Patreon. So if you have missed that, make sure you get on Patreon. You up your patron back. A lot of people got the boot, like always happens, the first, second, and third of the month. We had a lot of people who lowered their Patreon or left Patreon, or we had a lot of people who even joined Patreon. So we have a lot of shout-outs to do and things like that. We have people fighting, mods fighting with each other. We have people angry. You know, what's funny is when somebody else gets mad at somebody else, why do they blame me? I never understand this. So many people, dude. Someone got in a fight with somebody else in the chat, and then they leave Patreon, and then they send me a message. Don't want to deal with it anymore. Like, and I got a million of those this week, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
What does that have to do with you? Just block them in the chat?
I got in a fight with this person. Like, okay, well, why didn't, if you have a problem, why don't you tell me? And like, I don't, how am I supposed to fix it? So just weird, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, well, what the hell does that have to do with me giving you 30 hours of content on Patreon a week? Make a different name? Tell me about them. What did they do? Or grow some balls? Like one of those things. Oh my God. So anyway, just so much of that going on. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. If you guys want to keep my shows going and on the air, and doing these things that we do, it's really important. Either obviously live donations, but go on to Patreon is a big deal as well. We need to get back to 300 patrons like immediately. So like,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was shocked that many dropped off, and I think a lot of people
it happens
had some
every
problems with
year.
Patreon,
Every month it happens. Listen, last month's Patreon, we had the most patrons. We had the best Patreon in the last 4 months. So last month we were actually up. It was like really good, which is why I was able to bring back some shows and do some more things. So just get back over there. Make sure you check it out. Don't miss the stuff. We got Corrupted coming up. A bonus Corrupted this week. It's not really a bonus. It's we missed Saturday night. We're going to do another one. Tomorrow night, the election coverage is going to be nuts. So I hope you join us for that. We're not telling you who to vote for or anything like that. You know what I mean? We're probably going to make fun of everything. I'll make fun of Trump if we can. We'll make fun of Biden if we can. You know, if you're a Democrat, come show up. If you're a Republican, come show up. Try not to
just want to hear from everybody and have a good time.
Yeah, try not to kill each other too much. If you guys, don't be mean to each other, but have some fun. And we're going to bust balls and stuff like that. And so it's going to be a lot of fun on Corrupted Nation. Subscribe to my other channel the next minute you can. If you're into that, if you're like, oh my God, no more politics anywhere, I can't stand it, then obviously like you're not going to watch that show probably. Although we are going to try to make it funny, so Hopefully it'll be as funny as possible. Hopefully I'm going to be high on weed. Hopefully I'm going to be drinking. Kylie Rae quits. Before we continue with Raw, can we just say, Jake, just want to tell everybody, what'd I tell you?
Uh-oh. What were you right about?
What do you think I'm doing? What am I doing right
now? What, with you smiling?
That stupid Kylie Rae.
Oh, you were right. You called it. I didn't even pick up on what you were going for.
She's a puss.
I get the smiles now.
By the way, Alexa mocked her tonight.
I wasn't sure if she was directly. I don't
know either.
That for a second, but
I don't know.
She said clearly, nobody made me leave. AEW took my career to new levels, and I'm beyond grateful. And some of the off the record things we heard was that she was told she was going to be champion and freaked out about it.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw that.
I don't know if that's reported truth, but we definitely know that she went ahead and left wrestling altogether. And she said she's taking a long hiatus, that she's done. She only had 106 subscribers on Patreon. I say only, I mean, good for her, but she pretty much stopped her patronage and said that she's not making or honoring any new content. So
what is
she
doing?
Said that she's just, she's sorry for any pain and miscommunication, but she's taking this time to say she's no longer a professional wrestler and taking a break from social media.
I mean, I feel bad for her in a way now because I feel like there's something going on, mentally with her. Because you'd have to be a little mental to be like, yo, forget my wrestling career and forget Patreon and my wrestling career. So there's got to be something. I'm concerned about her. I know I was concerned about Lars Sullivan a while back. Nothing happened, but I don't know, bro. This is weird. It's very strange. But did they mock Kylie Rae tonight?
I had kind of saw her do that, and I was like, oh, maybe, but I don't know. Bliss does those kind of things where she has the gloves on, and she shows off the words on the front of her own gloves, so I don't know if it was intentional or not.
Just very strange timing on the fucking hands under the chin, as Kylie Rae announces she's done.
Beforehand. She did it on SmackDown, I want to say, or maybe it was one of the previous
Did she do it
Raws,
before? Oh, okay, all right, okay.
I'm pretty sure she did that underneath, so... But
I think Kylie Rae sucks. So
yeah, I mean,
no, you know what it is?
Wrong.
She doesn't suck. I just find her annoying. I find all the talk about somebody who's done nothing, or who just ruins every opportunity they have, and is I also don't like people who are just always positive or pretending to be positive and smiling like that. I hate that type of character. It kind of worked for Bayley. But I don't know, man. Kylie Rae annoyed the hell out of me. She just annoyed me. She might be a great person, but she annoyed the fuck out of me.
Yeah, this says here that she has severe insecurity issues, and 30 minutes after she was a no-show, that she called and said she'll be winning the belt. She just kept repeating, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. Impact Management allegedly said, we believe in you, and we want you to be the face, and she kept repeating, no, 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 I'm not ready. I told Khan, and now I'm telling you, I'm not ready, I'm no leader. I just want to wrestle and be funny and be happy. To which she then said, I quit, and hung up the phone. Impact allegedly then gave her 30 days to decide. That expired this past Friday. They sent her a FedEx letter releasing her that she received today, and thus her comments.
Maybe the other girl, maybe she's being bullied by people, or whatever. By the way, by bullied by people, it's really just what's always gone on in the wrestling business. Maybe you show up somewhere and you're given the belt right away, you're gonna get heat. So maybe that was going on in AEW where people were jealous and things like that, and she doesn't vibe well with the jealousy or with the cutthroat part of the business of wrestling, because it is. And if you're weak-minded and you see it and it's not for you, it's not for me a little bit. It's part of me. I hated it when I was in wrestling, and people slash your tires or say stuff about you or try to do things behind the scenes. I mean, there's people on YouTube that I've been friends with, co-hosts, former people, where I'm like, all right, I'm out of this. I'm not doing this. And so I understand that if that's what she's going through. So maybe then she's like, all right, I hate dealing with that. Now here I am in Impact Wrestling, not getting paid a lot. And then they're like, we're going to put the belt on you. And she's like, oh my God, I'm going to have to walk in the locker room as the new person, being given everything. And the people there are going to fucking shit on me. And maybe that's all she was thinking about.
She could just be dealing with a severe case of anxiety or depression or any type of mental health issue. And if that's the case, I hope she gets the help she needs. It's just unfortunate that it's so recently after her having a bad issue in AEW, now it happens again in Impact. So even if she wasn't done with wrestling, I have a hard time imagining people being okay with hiring her after this anyhow.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think she's probably making the right decision, because it sounds like she needs to see a counselor or something. Something's not right. You know what I mean? This doesn't make sense. You can't even suck it up and be the champion of Impact. I mean, dude, you tell me hey, Joe Cronin, we're gonna make you the champion of Impact. I'd grab a microphone, I'd start cutting promos. I'd be like, bro, let's go. Let's make some noise. Let's make this company talked about. Let's go. Because right now, I don't care what flippy floppy flamingo you can do in the ring. Not many people are talking about Impact Wrestling whatsoever. So, it's time to make you, it's time to put you on the map. And nobody else is doing that right now. Cold-blooded. What up, Cold-blooded? In the chat over there in the purple world. Let's play a donation.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Robbie Hyde is here.
Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Do you think they try to get the title off Randy and back on McIntyre for Roman at Survivor Series and do Orton Fiend at Survivor Series? Or Miz eventually cashes in and it'll be Miz versus Roman? Fucking kill me.
That's pretty funny. I don't...
One of those I don't mind. I mean, if McIntyre was champ again, because I like the idea of face McIntyre versus heel Roman. You get their Mania rematch from 2 years back, and we get to go ahead and have the roles reversed since Roman's the heel now, Drew's the face. I think that could be really interesting. Seeing Roman and Orton go at it, heel versus heel, that bores the hell out of me.
Yeah, no to Roman and
Roman and
Orton.
the heel needs a big storyline to work with, it seems, at this point. And Orton's very, very slow in the ring most times as is. So that just sounds dreadful to me.
Yeah, don't do that. I don't want to see that at all.
That's what's happening so far. So that's why I'm really hoping that McIntyre can get the belt back before Survivor Series, or even if Miz takes it. I think that would be better, Miz versus frickin' Roman.
Oh.
Because they can kill Miz. Roman could destroy Miz. Because Miz could just be... But they're not going to do that to Orton.
So it's definitely going to be the title versus title, or not title versus title, but
it's all champion versus champion and brand versus brand.
Non-title match, though.
Yeah, it's all non-title, but it's the Raw tag team versus the SmackDown tag team. Bobby Lashley is the U.S. champion taking on Sami Zayn, the IC champion. Most of the matchups just aren't great at this point in time. A lot of face versus face or heel versus heel matches too. So
yeah,
if you have a couple, it works, but it seems just about every match seems to feel that way.
Yeah, pretty much not interested in Survivor Series whatsoever.
No, Asuka and Sasha Banks, because they're each champions, face versus face, and now we're getting a match that we've seen multiple times before. It's a lot of these we've either seen it or there's no interest to it. So Survivor Series feels like a big, pass this year.
Yeah, Survivor Series is gonna be just blah. It's gonna be another one of those things where, again, we don't care about the build, don't care about all these other little things. Just okay, let's watch Survivor Series and see if the matches are fun, I guess. But even with the matches, like people wrestling against each other when the belt ain't on the line, with no really story build, and the stories are bad anyway. Dude, it's worse than normal, because normally at least it's at least maybe the show will be good. But now it's almost at least the show will be good maybe, but it also there's
nothing to even go off of it though, because once this show is over, it's basically it has no continuity that follows it. It's in its own little world, and that's the problem. As we said so many times, because there's nothing that benefits the winning team or the winning side, so it's just a nothingness pay-per-view that doesn't really exist.
Well, this ain't
it's just
good.
A time suck.
How's Raw treating you tonight? 42% of you on my Twitter said F this show. 36% of you said you didn't watch. So that's Jesus. That's almost 70-something%, 78% negative about Raw tonight. 8% of you loved it. I'm assuming that's a troll. 12% said all right. So really, to me, this tells me about maybe 15% of the audience thought the show was all right. But everybody else thought it was just abysmal or fucking cocksucking inducing. And that's really bizarre. That is really bad. I got to assume the ratings are shit tomorrow. If you guys are new, I hope you hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell, hit all the bullshit. Also down below is Streamlabs Twitch alerts. The link is down there. You guys can click it and donate using PayPal or Streamlabs or your credit card or whatever. If you like the show, that's the way to do it. There's a brand new Road Dog $32 donation. There's also a brand new $19.99 Karen donation. Then a bunch of other ones listed down below. The new 555 Dunkachino dono is live as well. And then super chats are down there also. You can do that if you want to. Light up the super chats, make it colorful and all that stuff. I don't know. I saw a guy earlier today talking about like what dogs he likes, and he had 280 people watching him. He was talking about what dogs he likes the most. This guy had like $9,000 in super chats. I was like, what is his audience? Only rich people? I was like, what the fuck is going on? 220.
I've seen a few of those. It's crazy.
Oh my god! But there was only 280 people watching him. And there was like 9 different super chats going off like crazy. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this guy giving out like the secret to like fucking what happens after we die? I mean, it was crazy, dude. That's just fucking super chats lit up. And I'm like, man, I gotta get it. What is this guy doing on YouTube? I'm gonna do it because apparently the audience is rich. I mean, it was crazy. You should have seen it. Like, I was like, what? Like, I could see if he had like 1,000 people watching him or 2,000 people watching him. You know, like we've had my super chats have been lit up. You know, on nights. You know, there's 1,200 people watching. But I was like, good God, there's 200 people watching this guy. He's talking about what's better, a purebred or a fucking golden retriever with a dick. Like, it was just weird. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Anyway, let's move on after the opening of Raw, and let's go through, I guess, the rest of what happened here tonight.
Yeah. So next up, we had a guitar on a pole match. Jeff Hardy taking on Elias. Elias just released his album the week before. You figured he'd be getting a big push for that, but nope.
He said it's number one. He said it's number one. I don't know what the fuck that means. On what chart, where, what he's talking about?
On the Apple's iTunes chart, I believe they specified it was number one.
It's really number one on the Apple iTunes chart?
It was when it released. It was number 2, then it went to number 1, yeah. People were buying it, surprisingly enough.
What the fuck?
I was shocked, but yeah, it was legitimately, I don't know if it's still there, but it was at number 1 at one point in time. So.
Oh my God, bro. What the hell is this world?
But Hardy grabs the guitar and he jumps from the top rope and he slams the guitar right into Elias's back. And Elias obviously has to set up for him to hit him in the back with it. And had they gone for a headshot, it would have looked natural. But thankfully they didn't, because this guitar did not want to break. And he hit him so damn hard with this guitar, it looked like it took his soul out, because it was supposed to, smash to pieces.
Yeah, it was a big thud, like, boom.
You heard it echo, just dong. I was like, ooh, that's going to be sore tomorrow. And then afterwards, Hardy, frustrated, did smash the guitar, and on the turnbuckle, it finally broke. So that was funny, but...
Dude,
short match,
it looked
nothing
rough.
really to mention except for the botch at the end with the guitar. Not their fault, but hopefully this feud is done. It seems like it is. They said afterwards that this seems to be the finality of it, so hopefully that's the case.
It looked rough, that guitar shot, bro. I was done with everything after that, yeah. That was stupid. Jeff Hardy and him didn't care. Please,
and hopefully they're done. They can move on. Then we had Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax defending their titles against Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. And this all just was really to have Lana come out, and I don't know why they have such an interest in Lana at this point, but okay, she causes the distraction, and Baszler's end up, to get the clutch, the Karafuda clutch in, gets the win. It's a really short match, a little over 3 minutes long. It was just a total waste of time. And now a match is going to be set up later on for Nia Jax versus Lana, where if Lana loses, she's no longer on the Survivor Series team. So you had Lana win the Battle Royal to get the number 1 contendership. Then she got destroyed by the women's champ. Then she's been put through an announce table 6 times up until this point. And she magically ends up last second winning her way onto the women's team for Survivor Series. And now you're kicking her off the team. So what was the point of any of this?
What in the fuck is that story about?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
It continually in circles, makes no sense. It's baffling, it's confusing, and it's not fun. There's no entertainment value.
Vince McMahon or Bruce Pritchard should grab a fucking dildo and stuff it up each other's ass while they feed each other their own shit. Because it's fucking horrible. I don't give a fuck if there is a point to it. I don't give a shit if it's revealed that there is a point. What they've done with her, whatever the fuck her name is, I can't. Lana, whatever they've done with Lana, is about as retarded as you can get. It is the most dumb, stupid fucking story, or even if it's not a story.
Well, that's the thing. It's not a story, and we're laughing at her going through the table, but that's not entertaining. I'm just laughing because I know the story behind the story. You know, her husband's in another rival company, told the boss to go suck his ass, and now his wife's getting put through an announce table every week since. Ha, 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 joke's on you. So I laugh at her going through the table, but it's only funny because of the fourth wall breaking reasons, not anything that they presented us with.
Yeah, and it was funny when it was like they were doing that for no reason, and it was like whatever. But it's not funny when you're talking about number one contenderships and teams.
Yeah, things that actually
part of the story
supposed to matter.
Yeah, if you're doing it as a rib for no reason, randomly, that's kind of funny. Like it's petty, but it's like funny. Like in a way, if you like that sort of thing. So that I don't mind. Like that's kind of funny. Like I don't mind that shit. But when you're involving it in like a main story or some kind of thing like that, this has just become full fucking stupid. And I don't even understand. Shoot me in the head. Here comes Tommy. Bimbo Baggins.
From sexual Transylvania. I'm making sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania. Sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
Show was boring but almost bearable until Mustafa showed. I stopped after Ali showed up because fuck the retribution fidgets. Tonight had a lot of pointless shit and I can't believe those are Rams Survivor Series teams. 1 out of 10.
Bimbo Baggins dropping a 1 out of 10. That's not good for. That's not good at all for
What else
them.
we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Unrelated funny story. My friend went to go vote early for Trump but was told he had already voted for Biden through mail-in voting, so he had to fill out forms to say it was fraudulent. Election day is going to be an absolute clusterfuck.
Wow.
Same thing happened to Courtney's mother. She went ahead and she did the mail-in voting. She voted for Trump, and then when she got the sign back, where you have to sign it in Connecticut, you have to go ahead and actually, and it shows your results. It showed that she had voted for Biden, so she had to go in and file all this paperwork because it was an incorrect vote.
Wow.
So, as much as I've been saying, the tampering and all this stuff sounds like bullshit. Well, maybe it's not. We'll see, but
holy shit, bro. Are you serious?
Yep.
What the fuck? What
so,
the
apparently,
fuck?
Again, this is allegedly, but people in my town and others had an issue with their sorting center where when they voted for one, it was counting for the other, and people had to send in new ballots or get new ballots to fix things, and already there's problems.
What the fuck? That is fucked up. That is crazy, bro. That is... We are going to have to talk
about your brain more and more.
Wow. I mean... I don't know. That's great. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the election show.
Yeah, I agree with E-Man. Tomorrow is going to be a clusterfuck. I'm worried about big riots, looting, things like that.
Oh, they're preparing for the war, bro. We're talking about fucking reset or whatever they call it, the world reset or whatever the fuck they talk about. Like, I swear to God, bro, it's weirdly fucking. Oh my God, dude, we talked about that in the show a little while back, and we got to do another show on it because it's anyway. We're putting the tinfoil hats on now. I can't wait to talk about how fucking horrible the AJ Styles segment was. But what's next?
We're getting there. So we got the U.S. champion Bobby Lashley taking on R-Truth, who said he's looking to fight Bobby Boucher, the Water Boy. That made me chuckle. R-Truth is comedically, funny. It's just a lot of the stuff they put him in doesn't work. This is a super pointless match, less than a minute long. Truth gets speared, put in the hurt lock, which I think Phillips called the full Nelson because they mess up everything. Then Drew Gulak runs out, tries to pin R-Truth, but Lashley goes ahead and puts him in the hurt lock. And As soon as Lashley releases the hold, he puts Gulak on top of Truth. The referee counts it, and now Drew Gulak is the new 24/7 champion.
I actually thought the
Who gives a shit?
I actually thought the R-Truth promo though was good. Like when he came out and he was like,
Yeah, he's
I thought
funny.
I was here
That's
for
what I'm
Bobby
saying. He's
Boucher.
comedic.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Like I kind of liked it. And then when when Bobby Lashley came out and they put him in the whatever, I thought all that was pretty good. And I liked that R-Truth was kind of playing possum, like I'm stupid, because it was lame if he was serious. But the fact that he was like, oh, I'm scared of you, but then no, I'm not really. I'm just playing with you. But then he gets his ass kicked anyway and loses. But
then he gets destroyed.
So I take it back that that segment was all right too. It was like, all right, it's silly, whatever. But the segment got worse after that. But that was all right too. That wasn't what murdered Raw for me tonight. It was. I think it was right after that everything went downhill.
Yeah. So now AJ Styles comes out with the big man. They don't call him Jason Nubaba. They don't refer to him as anything else. Just the big guy, the big man, the security, the big guy. So AJ goes on and on and on, and he's the team captain of Raw, as he should be, and he named himself this title, and he introduces Sheamus, and Keith Lee, and they all have turns on the mic, and I wish they didn't. Sheamus goes on and on saying that we never agreed to call you captain, and or that's what Lee said, and Sheamus agrees afterwards.
Fuck you. Fuck this whole segment, dude. Fuck these people.
Braun comes out, says his usual these hands lines bullshit, and said that I should be the team captain. Now AJ pitches a match of a triple threat between the three, excluding himself, and it ends up turning into a triple threat. But this whole segment is completely asinine. Keith Lee speaking is atrocious. That promo he cut was laughable. Sheamus, you don't want to hear him speak. And then Braun is even worse. So it's like pile everyone that's awful together and make me want to bash my head into the television.
Dude, Sheamus was probably the best promo. Sheamus was the one I believed the most. He's like, listen, fella, I've been here this many years. And you're like, yeah, that makes sense. But Braun Strowman, let me tell you something, you big hunting fucking cocksucker. You suck dick, bro. With your fucking stupid giant fucking landscaping gloves on, you fucking mongoloid freak ass fuckhead. With your fucking mongoloid gloves on. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Yeah, why don't you go tell everybody when you're gonna cash in the Money in the Bank again? Braun Strowman is dead, damaged, broken shit goods. Braun Strowman, fuck off. You suck. You shouldn't even be in this. So I can't.
I don't even know
him.
if they could fix him at this point.
He sucks. But then AJ Styles, whatever, kind of boring, but he's got that big guy behind him. Bland at this time, whatever. And then Keith Lee starts speaking, and that is just, I almost started laughing. I almost started laughing out loud, like, what I want to tell you, Sheamus. Like, let me just play.
I always think of that clip.
Let me play. I'm gonna play it right now because that's all. This is all you need to know about Keith Lee.
Yeah, I didn't like his outfit, and I wasn't a big fan of his promo either. The Mr. Gentleman promo type. Allow me to introduce myself. Are you gonna fuck the guy?
Yeah, that's Keith Lee. I'm gonna play it a million times over. Like, allow me to introduce myself. Are you gonna fuck the guy? Like, that's exactly what it was. Let me tell you, Sheamus, what I want to do. It was like if Triple H was coming all the time while he spoke.
Yeah, I didn't like his outfit, and I wasn't a big fan of his promo either. The Mr. Gentleman promo type. Allow me to introduce myself. Are you gonna fuck the guy?
I mean, just fuck people. Keith Lee, just fuck your opponents at this point. And then, oh my God, dude, just what a fucking horrid fucking thing. Then we had to watch the match go on for way too fucking long. And Keith Lee almost died.
I don't even know how long it was because I kind of mentally tuned out at one point after the commercial break. And
well, Keith Lee almost died.
Yeah, so Keith Lee goes and does a running dive to the outside of the ring onto Sheamus and Braun, and he almost lands on his neck the way he comes up and over. It's amazing that he did not kill himself on this. He landed, I want to say, not perfectly, but in the sense perfectly to avoid damage to his body. Like it was obviously a huge blunder of a botch, but it's amazing that he isn't injured. So thankfully,
Dude,
he didn't get hurt on this.
He fucked up the worst way. He fucked up the worst way you can on that move, right? He fucked up the worst way you can, but yet he landed somehow the best way you could have. Because even if he had kept falling down, he landed so that his back would have bumped off the apron, and it did. But man, he went down the wrong way, the best way. Like the
best. Exactly what I was trying to say. The best way you could do the wrong thing. Exactly what I was trying to say there. Oh. And that's the thing. It was so early on in the match that it really kind of set the tone for, oh God, they're being extra sloppy tonight. And that kind of continued for the rest of the match. The stair spots looked like crap. I mean, most of this didn't look great at all, sadly. And it just, a lot of that just took me out of it, unfortunately. Some people said it was a really good match. I don't feel like it was at all. I did laugh. Wait. I will admit, I laughed at the end because of AJ's acting, with him saying, like, we got the best team. Why can't we all get along? After he tried to have each guy shake their hands. And of course that didn't, it came down to a brawl. So whatever.
No, Grammy's World in the chat, I agree with you, man. Keith Lee has been doing this a while, but I didn't like it before. I did not like it in NXT either. I didn't like it. I like Keith Lee's promo when he got angry, when he got mad at the fireball thing, and he got angry. I like that, but I didn't.
Yeah, because he was emotional and passionate.
Yeah,
and he actually conveyed emotion. That now he just sounds like a former gentleman caller that's pretending to be a wrestler.
I don't know why, but I've always said this. I said this in NXT. I said, I love Keith Lee, but I loved him in the ring. I loved Keith Lee in the ring, and he was so awesome in the ring that I loved that, and I didn't need the promo. I guess, and I'll admit it, I never thought this. I never thought of this. I never realized how awkward and weird that promo or that talking style would be on the main roster. So that's the thing, is I didn't know either. I would have put him on the roster and been like, you be Keith Lee. Now, I wouldn't have given him these weird new outfit, and I wouldn't have given him the new music, and obviously they had to give him new music because of the CFO music, whatever. But, it's just a little bit goofy, more than I realized. I didn't like it before, you know what I mean? But again, I liked Keith Lee in the ring. Now I don't like anything.
It depends on who you put him up against too, Joe. And that's the problem with
his
this.
His best thing is Dolph Ziggler.
Braun, who just yells, and Sheamus, who's got the heavy accent. It does no justice for him. And we didn't even mention either. I forgot because of how little they really played it up until the end. The whole point of this triple threat was for Braun to find out whether or not he could be on the team for Survivor Series. Why would they even need a qualification for him when they only have 3 members of the team? You need 2 more people. Why would you not want Braun Strowman? Why would they not just say, okay, you're in the Raw team? You need 2 more people. So obviously and he's sitting there laying out his accolades and accomplishments. I've won every year that I've been on whatever team I'm on. I've eliminated more people in Survivor Series matches than anybody else. He's telling you why you want him, and they're saying, okay, well, you have to beat us, And I get they had to have a match, but because of that stipulation, you knew that Braun was winning no matter what. And sometimes it's okay to know who's going to go ahead and be the victor. It's okay to know at times because that can be smart storytelling. As with Roman and Jay, you knew he was going to beat Jay. We knew that Hell in a Cell, Roman was not going to lose. Yeah. But the story they told throughout that match was so entertaining and so well done, it didn't matter. For this, if you know the outcome, they didn't have anything worthwhile to keep you going in this match. So the match felt like a dud, and you knew who was going to win. So why stay tuned? Why continue watching? Just flip the channel to NFL, right?
I guess watch the NFL. I mean, what the fuck is this, bro?
Anything.
What are they doing?
Else on, you know what's going to happen.
What are they doing? Like, it's so bad. Oh my God. It's so awful. It's I mean, like, but that segment there with those guys, with all those big names, you would think that like something good was going to go down. And dude, Nothing good went down there. You would think all those big names in the ring, and they looked bad. Like, you made all these big names look bad.
You made every one of them look like an idiot. And that's how piss poor the match was, too. There were so many times that they botched moves and moments, and it just looked awful. The Raw team beat themselves. Now, we did get something that I did enjoy, which was the Firefly Funhouse. I like Bray, obviously. I'm big on the Fiend gimmick still somehow. I think most of that is just me holding on to dear hope, thinking that things could be saved. But I like the Funhouse tonight. They're highlighting the story of, you know, everything that Randy Orton put him through and how he was able to recover the ashes from his old burnt house and build the Firefly Funhouse with it. And then he turned Alexa at the end, and you saw him censor it out, but he said, "Oh shit." That was funny after her tongue grew out.
That was a real poo-poo pee-pee segment, though. It was like, we can't swear, or like, we're swearing. Like, that's I came off that whole segment just thinking, I mean, it was kind of entertaining, I guess. So I guess it works because I was entertained.
This is one of the ones that I kind of took as like a dig to AEW. Because they don't have to say shit to get over. And that was one of the big criticisms that a few people had a few weeks ago.
Really?
When AEW was just kind of, you see Jericho or a few others just throw out the word shit casually just because they can.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know if that's...
It might have been.
Too far into it, but
the best thing was, it was kind of entertaining, but it was just so like, we're already watching a cartoon thing, and then they're like, oh, we're going to blank out swears, and then... I mean, the Alexa Bliss tongue thing was pretty cool. The like blood coming out of her mouth, looking like a tongue, and then expanding was kind of creepy. So I mean, I'll give him that was pretty decent. But I don't know how I felt about that one. I couldn't tell the whole time. I was like, do I like this, or do I not?
See, I liked it. Yeah, I liked that. You had Abby chime in telling that Orton can go fuck himself, and that's when they whipped out the swear jar. And originally, it was what? A quarter, and then became more expensive, and
right?
You just see all the money in the swear jars. So you're like, oh, how much crap has happened there? It made me laugh. Then we hear that we're seeing Nia Jax and Lana's match finally happen, and I said this so many times. Again, I'm on repeat here, but Nia, when she does the ad-libbing, she did it a few weeks ago in the backstage promo. She usually does it. She's very guilty of this often. She ad-libs. She tries to throw in her own little interjections. And it's annoying as all fuck. It drives me up a wall. It makes me insane because she just rants and rambles and she says nothing, and she gets louder and louder and louder, and she makes no sense. So the entire time she's berating Lana, but she's not doing it in a believable way. She's saying things. I wish we could pull up the audio because she just sounds so cheesy and corny and lacking any passion. She sounds ridiculous. It's just so cringy.
Yeah.
Every time with her. She can't wrestle. She can't speak. She can't walk. She can't talk. Why is she there? Fuck me. I mean, it's just every time she's on TV, I get pissed off. Just, I don't want to see her.
Yeah, I don't want to see any of them. It's just so...
No, so they set up the table. Oh, yay. Lana goes through the table for the 7th time. How original. It's, the luster with that is gone now. It doesn't make Lana feel sympathetic at all. I have no care for her. Oh. I'm not more mad that they're putting her through a table, so there's no emotion created from that either. It's just a waste of a segment.
Oh my God, dude.
Especially when we have all these other women.
Doing? This is what you're like, what the hell are you doing, WWE? What the fuck? The fucking shit! I can't stand it, bro.
You show Peyton and Lacey backstage in a very quick little laughing promo.
Oh, and that's just every time I see her with her, I get angry. I'm like, so they broke up. The other two, why did they break up?
Why did you break up the Iconics? What the fuck was the point of that? And then where's Asuka? Where's it's you're showcasing these select group of women. Why? You have others that people care about that are so much better.
Yeah.
Everybody was obsessed with Liv Morgan for whatever reason. And now that the Riot Squad's back together and we get nothing from them. Instead, they leave the belts on these two fucking morons. And Shayna feels like a moron for teaming up with Nia Jax.
Right?
It's terrible. She was such a badass. I adored what she was doing in NXT. No one could mess with her. She was the ultimate, tough, strong, unbeatable opponent. And she had that super long title reign. Everything was great. And then now she's just a stooge to Nia Jax. How far that they have fallen from grace is never surprising.
Becky is out, Charlotte is out, the Bep Jr., but you know what? Nobody liked Charlotte, although I like Charlotte, but most people didn't even like Charlotte. And Becky is
we were tired of her. I was so tired of Charlotte.
I can't stand Becky. I hate her promo, and her in the ring isn't even that good. Like, let's play that song. Here's the verse. Let's see what he's got.
Keith Lee, I'm gonna pound you harder than I used to pound Alexa's pussy before she got with the Fiend. But now I got blue balls, so I'm gonna pound you even harder.
Whoa.
Hold on. Braun, did you say what I think you said? What are you, deaf? I'm gonna pound your face in. You say you are a monster.
Oh my God.
But I have yet to see the proof of this preposterous claim. You want to see a monster? I'll show you a monster. What is he, gonna fuck the guy?
You know what? I just play that and then play that clip. I'll play that clip after it because that's basically it. It's just so awkward. I know that's what he sounded like in before and in NXT, and I even made comments that he sounds weird on the mic. Then I didn't like it. I like him in the ring though. It's just on the main roster. Some things work a lot better in NXT and independence than they do in the main roster, and this is just one of those things that just doesn't work like on the main roster. And like, listen to that tone.
But now I got blue balls, so I'm gonna pound you even harder. Hold on.
It sounds it's Keith Lee sounds like he's an actor from the first Resident Evil video game in 1996 or whatever it is. Stop, Jill. Don't open that door. Like, that's what he sounds like.
Braun, did you say what I think you said?
Yeah, I didn't like his outfit, and I wasn't a big fan of his promo either, the Mr. Gentleman promo type. Allow me to introduce myself. Are you going to fuck the guy?
It's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. Ridiculous.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Diverse.
Bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
It's just a 45 seconds skit I made.
It's good.
Not a song.
It's good, Diverse. Got a clap for you. Not only did he donate, but he provided good content. Pretty good stuff. I'm going to give it to you there.
That was hilarious.
I liked it, Diverse. Shout out to the King of the Wheel. He became the King of the Wheel on Monetize This last Friday night. J-Man from KC, man. He lit it up on Monetize This. Thank God for him.
What a wild night that was.
Yeah. It was
Crazy
a wild
show.
night. Wild night. Got a little wet, down there.
Here we go.
A little crazy.
Get it, man. Here we go. Oh,
What in the fuck are they doing?
Just stopping to show some love. Couldn't watch all of Raw. My Bucks was playing, but what I seen was awful. Love Joe and Jake.
It was. Listen, Nate, you made the right decision, man. Watch the Bucks. They held on for the win. Nate from VA, an OG with a big C-O-C-K. I didn't want to say the word. Nate, thanks for the $5, man. Yeah, the Buccaneers had a good game tonight. Had an entertaining Monday Night Football game for everybody to watch that.
At least
Definitely.
It came down to the end. That's great when you get a game that has that kind of drama to it. So.
Well, I think it was great for like the non-fans of either team, or even Giants.
Because then you're panicking the whole time. But still, at least then you have something to be invested in.
Even Giants fans though were probably like, "Cool, like we're hanging with the Bucks right now." And then
a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. We're
hanging with the Bucks.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
The only good thing about Raw is Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Easy 86. I mean, I've always liked Alexa Bliss's promo and her acting, and she has an okay. She's okay in the ring. She's not like a crazy. Obviously we know she's not like going to be doing some crazy shit in the ring, but she's just got that good, simple move set. She can carry a match and do stuff, or have a match.
She's just all around reliable.
Yeah, she's
dependable. Yeah,
better than most of the women because she can speak, look, do things.
In his dumpster fire.
Here we go.
Oh no!
Bask in his dumpster fire. His dumpster fire. Bask in his dumpster fire. His dumpster fire. Bask in his dumpster fire. His dumpster fire. Bask in his ass dumpster fire.
Greetings and salutations. Are you gonna fick the guy or?
Yeah, I didn't like his outfit, and I wasn't a big fan of his promo either. The Mr. Gentleman promo.
Right.
Type. Allow me to introduce myself. Are you gonna fuck the guy?
Yeah, really bad stuff tonight from those big men, from Sheamus, and then AJ, dude. Then when they all started fighting each other, and then AJ Styles drop kicked Keith Lee, I just went, "This is retarded."
It was so stupid, but after all that,
retarded.
AJ had me laugh. So
I couldn't even laugh at it. I wish I could.
Oh, no.
It was comedy-ish.
Trump's starting a rally now. This man is full of energy. It's 12 a.m. at where he is, and he has had 5 rallies today. Has had 30 rallies back-to-back in 7 days.
Wow. I mean, he's a crazy bastard. I mean...
Yeah, no, I didn't care for AJ kicking him out of the ring and attacking his own partner.
Alex.
But AJ going ahead and saying, why can't we all get along? The way that made me chuckle.
Yeah, I mean, I can see how it did, but I went, oh my god, is this fucking really this retarded?
It just makes no sense. So at that point,
if you caught me, I might have laughed too, because it was very goofy. So that is something that could make me laugh normally, but I couldn't do it. When I saw that, I went the other way.
Still, then we get into the Hurt Business coming out for the the MVP Lounge.
Oh, yeah, the MVP
and
Lounge.
Here they have a typical Hurt Business versus New Day kind of promo that you would expect to see.
Mm-hmm.
Going back and forth, and eventually, they got to one point that I did enjoy, where Kofi says, I've had, this title, and the WWE title, one in which you've never held, and points it out. And, and MVP says it was a very, history-making win, but you lost the title in, 8 seconds? And he says that, Lashley could beat you in less time. And that's when they had to get about, being jokes, because here they say, Lana said you can only last 8 seconds yourself. And instead of coming back with something, they had to go for the low blow shot. So, all right, funny, haha. But I feel like we could have gotten much better from these two than the stupid little quips.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were addressing something that we've wanted to see addressed for a long time from Kofi.
Yeah.
Why have you not acknowledged the fact that Brock squashed you in 8 seconds flat, and then you just said, I'd rather fling a fucking pancake than try and get my title back? You never once went for your rematch that you were owed. Even when they stopped rematches, you could have gotten one, I'm sure. But he never went and was back on the hunt for the title. He just said, forget it, and got back into tag team champion mode. And they started to address this tonight, and then he just turned it into a joke, and they skipped it. So
yeah, he's afraid of it. So he's like, oh, you're gonna bully me with words. It's like, what?
Yeah, so you'll come in 8 seconds. I got you.
Yeah, so bringing up that the guy lost in 8 seconds is like hurting him with words or something. Like, I don't like. It was just weird.
The match wasn't good, and then look at that. You threw a little bit of fuckery, granted, but still, you knew that the New Day would end up losing here since they want Alexander and what's his name, Shelton Benjamin, to go for the tag titles. It seems so.
Yeah.
Then we get Ricochet coming out, and he's taking on Tucker. Tucker didn't even look like him at first. I didn't even realize that was Tucker because, he had the long pants, no entrance, all that stuff. Ricochet beats him in 30 seconds flat, super, super quick.
Yeah. Well, Tucker sucks because, he
Well, obviously, and the only thing he had going for him was the Otis storyline, and apparently he's still going to go to SmackDown to finish that.
Otis and Tucker should just leave. Just fire him now. Just fire these guys now.
Well, here comes one of the biggest missed opportunities to me of the night, because earlier today, Mustafa Ali put out a video kind of explaining Retribution, and I thought it was flippin' fantastic. He said, I made each one of these people wear a mask and change their name so that they could know what it feels like to be me, because I was mocked and humiliated and laughed at and bullied for wearing a mask and because of my name. And I'm like, holy shit. We as the WWE audience, the universe, have been laughing at them for weeks now. T-Bar, Slapjack, Reckoning. How stupid are these names? Look at these stupid masks. And Mustafa Ali this whole time did this intentionally, a total 4D chess move so that we could turn around and say, oh my God, this is what he went through unintentionally. So he did this intentionally to try and show us the error of our ways. I'm like, this is brilliant. This is how they save Retribution. Yeah. They can take their, because he showed the masks on the table. So I'm like, he's going to unmask them or, let them be themselves and just have this group now just to, or he'll explain that, oh my God, this is what nothing, none of it. They just beat up Ricochet and that was it.
Jesus.
They basically, we told you while we're doing this. We told you while we're doing this. And then they double choke slam him, which looked ridiculous. And then he put his hand out. Go jerk off in the back with the rest of the boys. That was horrible.
Yeah.
They had such a huge opening here, a huge possibility to change the tide for Retribution and actually make them matter. And they flubbed it instantly.
It's amazing how they came up with that. And you're like, oh,
well, Ali came up with it himself. He must have, because it was on his Twitter. I don't think that's a creative thing. I imagine, because he said himself the other day, he's tired of getting yelled at by the fans for saying the Retribution angle sucks when he's not the one writing it. And I can't blame him for that. I can't blame any of the people in Retribution. It's not like they're doing a bad job they just have a shitty story. We know that, Dominic Dijakovic can do much better in NXT. This is just a bad gimmick, at least by the way that they framed it.
Oh my God, bro. I just, oh my
Then to
God.
add more confusion, we have a now face Sheamus backstage. So he was a heel in the earlier promo, but now he's acting like a face, talking to McIntyre saying, I would love you to be on our Survivor Series team and join us. This way we can win. We've been friends for 15 years. And when we see Drew say no because I'm focused on the title, we see Sheamus look kind of disappointed, but I don't know if that's going to set up him being attacked down the line but it was very odd because they framed Sheamus like a face for whatever reason. I'm not sure.
I don't know either. I don't get it. None of this makes sense.
And then we had the main event, which is again a terrible idea because what do you have here? Drew either wins and the Money in the Bank champion looks bad, or Drew loses and you make Drew look bad in the process, even if it is a 2-on-1 handicap scenario. And then you're saying the Money in the Bank champion can't win a 1-on-1 match. They have to have 2-on-1. So if they want to do that, it shouldn't have been The Miz and Morrison. The Miz and Drew should have put on a decent match if that was their goal here. It shouldn't have been a handicap match. So they screwed themselves. They shoot themselves in the foot every week. You're either making somebody look bad no matter what here. So there's no proper payoff. There's no victory. There's nothing to be gained from this. Your main event is screwed before you ring the bell.
Absolutely. It was.
Why watch this?
It was a waste of time.
People have to ask themselves, why sit through the rest of the show?
It became evident that it was a waste of time right when that moment happened, dude. I was like, well, this is just bullshit.
Well, the whole night was a waste of time, but you're not wrong. And then, of course, as we know, Randy Orton's going to pop out, and there's 30 seconds left. He hits the RKO, and then we hear the Fiend's little, high-pitched noise, and we go to the end of the show commercial break. That's it. The show's done. So, again, they're stringing us along. We don't see the Fiend at all throughout the night, which is good because we don't need to see the Fiend all the time.
Oh, wait a minute, Jake. Listen to this.
Yeah, I didn't like his outfit, and I wasn't a big fan of his promo either, the Mr. Gentleman promo.
Right.
Allow me to introduce myself. Are you going to fuck the guy?
Sorry.
It's never going to not be funny because it's
I
so
just enjoy
true.
It's that clip is more enjoyable than the entire Raw show.
And see right there, Castropoulos just said, I didn't watch it, Jake. I knew it already. Claymore pin. And that's exactly, to a T, what it came down to.
Right. Fucking horrible.
Yeah. McIntyre takes the Miz, brings him back inside the ring, and puts him down with a Claymore for the 3 count. Ta-da, 15-minute match that never should have happened.
Yep.
What are they doing? I can't. Every time I think like, oh, wow, this is as bad as it gets, it gets worse. And how is SmackDown even the same brand, the same company, the same show? I feel like when we talk about SmackDown, no, it's not amazing, but it is miles better. I'm never this angry or disappointed or confused or just let down when I watch SmackDown. At least not for the past few months. Things have been, seemingly pretty decent. There's been a lot of good, enjoyable storylines.
Yeah.
Raw has nothing going for it. And anytime they develop a little bit of interest with someone new or something new, like Retribution or Keith Lee, they ruin it.
Oh, yeah.
Why do they not see the opportunities that they have? It's so obvious.
I think it's an accident. I mean, like, a lot of them are just accidents. They're going with some plan that they planned out anyway. And then this other shit that happens along the way is all just accidental when it's good. And
I guess it just screams that Vince is out of touch, and it's all coming.
Oh, he's in touch with the worst shit.
That's true too. But I mean, it seemingly just shows how it's coming down to one man making all the decisions, because you can see how on the Raw side, especially, it's all just a Vince show through and through. It's the humor he likes. It's the booking he likes. You can tell. So.
It's the jerking off he likes.
That too.
Just fucking horrible stuff, man. Tonight on Raw was bad tonight.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
I don't understand how SmackDown is so much better than Raw. It mostly the same morons running it. Why the fuck split up the Iconics who had so much chemistry to put Peyton with Lacey? They got no chemistry.
Yeah, I like the Iconics. I like them. Not the greatest wrestlers, but they were a good tag team together. I don't fucking understand that. I don't know.
And then they have a WWE Network exclusive where you have Retribution talking backstage. Ali says, it sounds like a really good promo from what I've heard for most of it. And then you have Reckoning, Mia Yim, saying that, Asuka's nothing but a dancing clown and that all of the women's division is going to be put on notice. And then Ali says, we've only just begun. So why didn't you do that promo tonight instead of what we saw on Raw? That's so much better.
Yeah.
And this is on the network. So they obviously planned this out. They scripted this. What are you doing? Why?
They're completely retarded. And I've run out of, I don't even get angry. I'm not even angry tonight because it's just like, whatever. I'm sorry. This just sucks. Like, there's nothing to say about this.
And think about all the times we hear Vince is high on insert name here. So that means you have 3 weeks till your death sentence comes on the main roster. Every person that we've heard he's been high on. Humberto Carrillo. Where did he go? Cedric Alexander. Oh, he was done for weeks. Now he's in the hurt. That doesn't matter. He's still not. Every time we hear Vince really is high on someone, time and time again, they're destroyed. Yeah, and D. Welsh is right, too. The Instagram video. They put out a video on Instagram saying that they weren't done yet, and they were in the back of Raw destroying the barricades and whatnot, but basically saying they had more to come, and then they never came back out. So
yeah.
What the hell is that?
Well,
now we hear, Daniel Bryan is got a major push coming post-Survivor Series, and so they can screw that up too. It doesn't matter where it's on. It's worrisome, all of it.
They had more to come. Maybe the more to come was just an ambiguous, like, sometime there's more to come. But they made it sound like there was more to come that night, I guess. So maybe we just read that wrong.
Maybe.
It was fucking terrible. Yeah, is there anything else, or we get everything on Raw?
That's everything on Raw.
Jesus.
Yeah, see, they said Retribution has made it clear that they still have a message to send, and that's when they said they had more to come. So yeah, it can be saying that, there was more to come eventually, but it was definitely hinted at like, oh, there's more tonight. So
okay. So maybe that could be just, we're looking into that too much. That, that one, I can understand if that's not what they meant with that or whatever, or maybe we're just being ridiculous. But either way, it sucked. No matter what it is, it just fucking sucked. So whatever happens either way, it's just, oh my God. What?
We did hear, unfortunately, that Al Vass passed away.
Fuck.
WWE referee.
Who?
WWF referee. Al Vass.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. He was 86 years old. His cause of death was not revealed, but he retired from the business in 2001. So,
wow. Let me go take a look and see.
And then I figured you'd laugh at this, that Barack Obama congratulated Dewey Foley for voting for his first time.
Oh, well,
Dewey Foley tweeted that I'm voting for the first time, and sent out a tweet, saying vote early day. And then Barack Obama retweeted it and said, "Congrats on your first vote, Dewey. It will make a difference." So,
well, Mick Foley's a big Biden guy, so Mick Foley's been just raging about Biden all week.
Yeah, it's hashtag Biden Harris 2020.
I'm trying to think of when I saw who passed away. Was it Jack? Who passed away?
Al Vass.
I'm trying to picture his face. Let me see. Oh, I'm trying to picture. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I know who it is. He hasn't reffed in a while, though, right? Like a long time.
No, not a long time. I mean, he retired altogether in 2001, but before that,
he hadn't reffed when was his last time reffing a match? 1990.
It was a long time.
I mean, not that you would know. I wouldn't. I don't know. So,
yeah, I mean, then it was the WWF and then the WWF. So it says he refereed all the way until 2001. He retired from the ring and became a security guard for St. George Library in the city.
Where was he reffing in 2001? Not in the WWE.
I'm looking now.
I can't remember the last time I saw him ref a match. It was like the 90s. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I would have said mid-90s too, but I'm trying to find out specifically.
Or before, it's just he was like way back when, like way back. That guy was... He always looked like the Duke of Dorchester kind of. He's a wrestler out here, but he always reminded me a little bit of the Duke of Dorchester. Kind of had a similar kind of look. I can't remember that. God, I barely remember a thing the guy did. Lots of people saying they took Tuesday and Wednesday off, just like stay home. The guy at the Diablo,
I don't blame him.
One of the devs the new community manager for Diablo 3 is like, I took it tomorrow and the next day off.
Probably
good idea.
A smart move. Especially if you have to travel into the city or anything.
Yeah, he's in California too. So he's fucking...
Yeah,
I'll be staying home. I took Tuesday and Wednesday off because I knew it would be too distracting, filled with anxiety. Oh, really? Oh, maybe... No, okay. Are you really going to be filled with that much anxiety? Jesus. People are really like...
Yeah.
If you're getting that crazy... Like, I worry about people's mental state if they're that crazy over the presidency. Like, you're that crazy over the presidency.
It sounds crazy, but there are people that are, this is everything to them. I mean,
man, can we go back to when almost nobody really gave a fuck? Remember those days? When people just like almost didn't give a fuck? Those days were so much more peaceful when it was like, are you voting? I don't know. Yeah, fuck, that's all bullshit. Yeah, it's all bullshit. Now it's like, no! Like we need to go back. That's what it is now. Like, that's why it's a problem. Like, dude, like if I was like, yo, would you rather live in the time where people are like, hey, who you voting for? And then the guy goes, I think I'm going to vote for this guy. Really, I disagree, man, because his politics, like, he's done this bullshit years and years. Yeah, but, we'll see what happens, or like, hey, who you voting for? I'm not going to do that bullshit. None of it matters anyway. Yeah, I agree. Me neither. Fucking stupid shit. Now it's like, fucking, hey, who you voting for? Like, it's like, dude, no.
Now, it was either today or yesterday on Twitter, they were talking about how families are splitting up because of people's voting decisions. And,
oh, yeah.
Family members never speaking to each other again. Like, it's a very common thing. One father was always a Democrat and then voted for Trump this year, and his family disowned him, and like just all this.
It's like me.
It's like, my God,
me and Leah have never fought like we fight now. If I bring up anything, because I do a lot of devil's advocate. You know what I mean? So I do a lot of devil's advocate. Like, yeah, I know why you say that, and I actually kind of agree with you, but here's why they're saying that. And then she gets angry at me like I'm a right-wing person, and I'm like, no, like I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just giving you the other argument. That's the point of it. You know what I mean? Like it's not as crazy as you think. And it's like insane. It's like, so just don't talk. Like, but years in the past, me and Leah would be so synced up on our beliefs and stuff, pretty much, that we would just be like, yup, fuck that person, yup, fuck that person. And we're always like, yup, we agree, yup, we always agree, so whatever, okay. But now that there's like a little bit of like, I've got all these different opinions in my head differently than I ever had before, it's like we don't agree. It's like we're all, like, it's weird. Like it's, but so I could see how other people would be goddamn like breaking up and like families ending because people are just because if you're already mad at somebody you're with, kind of like you're already kind of mad at them for something, and then you find out that they're
much to flip that script and really set you over the edge.
Right. Yeah. Twitter is garbage trash. I do agree with you, Bam. But yeah. Oh my God, dude. We need to go back to I don't know. Fuck voting.
Give me a hell yeah!
On Monday's show I think we should watch old Raws and do a review on them. It'd be way better than this. Maybe some good nitros from beginning also.
Well, it might come down to that Alexa sweet ass. I mean, you may see us decide. You may see me just start streaming on Patreon only, like doing old Raws. Because, good God, this is terrible. You know what I mean? You may see it soon. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to start reviewing the old stuff.
No doubt. I mean, I'll probably wouldn't. I might. I don't know if I'd ever stop Raw though, because it's so important. It feels like it's like, man, this is so important, but it sucks. Like I almost wonder if I could see me. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. This is so bad.
I know, because Raw is such a staple of not just this channel but our lives.
Yeah, but maybe SmackDown is the way to go because, I've been skipping SmackDown because of monetize this, but. Shit, there's more people watching SmackDown, which means there's more people searching it after it's over. So,
and there's been more interest in SmackDown.
Yep.
Typically because of the storylines.
It's been somewhat better. So,
I mean, like I said, it's still not
good Lord
great by any means, but it's much better than a lot of the bullshit we've gotten.
We got to go back, man. We got to go back to fucking. Hey, who you voting for? Hey, who you voting for, Matthew? Fuck voting. I don't give a crap. Oh, all right, man. Well, I'm going to vote, I guess. Okay, cool. Hey, you voting? Nah, it's all bullshit. Hey, are you voting? Maybe. I don't know. Hey, are you voting? Yeah, I'm going to vote for this guy. Oh, really? I'm voting the other guy, but, I get it, Yeah, me too, whatever. But now, 2020, who you voting for? Oh, I'm voting for this guy. Oh, yeah? You're voting for that guy? Oh, you're a motherfucker. Sorry, I just got to keep doing that all night. That's my new thing. It's my new gimmick.
The Australian white guy on the news. He does the dog noise. The old guy.
Well, first of all, Jake, Australia. I mean, 90% of Australia is white, bro. Come on. But okay,
I don't know if you've ever seen the viral clip. It's an old white guy doing a dog noise. He does that snarling like you were just doing.
Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, I remember that. That's the old guy, right? He's like, yeah. That's what everybody's houses sound like now when people get mad. They're like, oh my God, I'm mad. Like that's the new fucking politics for you. That's the new fucking politics.
I'll fucking kill you, mommy. Mommy, I just choked on my spit.
Just choked on my spit, bro. Oh my God, I choked on my spit, bro. There's a brand new $32 Road Dogg donation. There's a brand new $19.99 Karen donation. And J-Man from KC is the king of the wheel for the week. And Soundwave 92 is the top donator at the $19.99. Unfucking believable. But tomorrow night we are going to be live with we're going to be covering the election. It's going to be hilarious. I know that we all debated on when to do it. Dave Rose seemed to think he agreed with 6 p.m., I think-ish time. So hopefully that's what we'll do. I think that's the best time. A couple other people thought 6 or 8. Some people thought earlier, and I said, well, no. I mean, we could end up.
The polls here. I won't be home till just about 8 because I'm going to vote like around 6 or so.
Right, which makes sense.
The polls here don't close till 8. Some I think are even 9, but I know most are 8 here. So.
Oh, see, I thought I heard they closed earlier, so we may not start until
Our polls on the East Coast don't close till 8 or 9 o'clock. So
we might do 7 then. We might do 7 p.m., 8 p.m., one of those times tomorrow night. You guys got to make sure you subscribe to my other channel, Corrupted Nation. Now we may go live here. I don't even know. I don't think I want to bring it here. Maybe we'll be live on Shame on News and Corrupted. I think maybe that way the super chats are available for people on Shame on News. And hopefully we have a good time. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Everybody just has a good time with it. Don't shit on each other too much. If you disagree,
Here
please.
we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
here we go.
Oh, no.
Family is not doing Christmas this year because my dad is a Republican and my uncle is a Democrat.
Oh, that's so horrible to hear. I mean, dude, with COVID going on and everything else going on, what a fucking horrible thing to hear. Derek?
Yeah. If you could even get with your family to begin with, now, even if you had the chance, you're not able to because people have different political affiliations.
Yeah, and I say, what the fuck? This should be the most interesting family Christmas of the year. Are you kidding me? This will be the greatest Christmas ever. You know what I mean? Can you imagine, based on who won, the animosity that's going to be there, Derek? Oh, my God, your fucking uncle and whatever, your father. No, you motherfucker! Oh, my God, dude. How great is that going to be? And then you spike everybody's drinks so they're extra drunk. You might get to see a brotherly fight. Holy fuck, dude, that's great. Could you, hold on a second. Like, could you pass the turkey there for me? Phil, would you pass the turkey to me? Yeah, maybe I'll pass the turkey to you. When you admit that you elected a scumbag piece of shit. We're not going to go over this again. I'm not going to admit it. Don't start this commie crap again. Who you calling a commie, Nazi? You're a commie. You're a commie. You're a Nazi. You're a Nazi. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You think I'm a Nazi? You think I'm a Nazi? Oh, my God, I'm going to slap... Oh, my God, you're making a mess of Mummy's living room. You son of a bitch. Can everybody just please calm down? It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Oh, my God. Why can't we just love each other? Why can't we just love... Oh! You Trump-supporting motherfucker! You Trump-supporting motherfucker! What do you want me to vote for, Joe? Biden, you piece of shit whore! Would you guys stop it? It's Christmas! Could have been the most amazing... Could have been the most amazing Christmas ever. And then your dad gets so mad that he fucks your aunt. He fucks your aunt and impregnates her. And now your cousin is your brother. Oh, my God. It could have been glorious.
Over here.
It could have been the best Christmas ever. And you didn't even know it. You know what I mean? You think it's
you hear how violent that Trump supporter was? My God.
Looks like Biden will win, or SJWs will be happy.
I think that might actually happen. I think the SJWs might end up getting their way. You know, you never take back the look on their face in 2016, though. I didn't vote. I haven't voted I haven't voted in 8 years. That's crazy to think about that I haven't voted in a long time. It's weird. I'm one of those people. Oh, if you don't vote, you have no right to opinion. Blah. Yeah, you do. My opinion is... This place sucks. The Miz cashing in, baby. Yo, Randy Viper's coming in. Oh, that was him. That was his donation. Randy Viper coming in with the New Zealand dollars. Appreciate that, Randy Viper. How are you doing? I'm going to salute you, Randy Viper. Look, I saluted you, Randy Viper, all the way in New Zealand. How's New Zealand going, man? You guys have had some fucking scary lockdown shit. Like, your shit's really whacked out over there, but then again, nobody's dying really, so that's good. So, I mean, you guys are doing pretty good. It's scary, but, I mean, nobody seemingly has COVID. Right? Imagine if we were in New Zealand, like 5 people have COVID in New Zealand. Like 5 people.
Yeah, I know.
Every day.
Here, Christ, they just closed the other high school down now, too. That's in my town.
In my old high school, they had a party for Halloween. And so they closed all school for 2 weeks because the cops busted the party.
Yeah, there you go. That's all it takes. That's what happened to one of the high schools. The football team and cheerleaders had a party together, and they closed down most of it because of it.
I hope imagine they had an orgy, and the cops come in right as you're all like... Now, if
if you're going to get the school closed and get in trouble, you might as well have a hell of a story to go with.
Now, if the cops walk in on a bunch of 16-year-olds, does that make the cops pedos?
Good question.
I mean, right? Like if like there's a couple of 16-year-olds engaging in some stuff, and the cops walk in, and they see, I mean, are they not like sex offenders?
Yeah. Hey,
if you send porn, if you send naughty, bad, gross, disgusting, illegal porn to somebody, like a certain way, you can get people in trouble. Why is it not? And it doesn't matter that you didn't do it, So does it not matter that the cop was taking a peek? I think that's fucking weird. Why don't you leave them alone? They're kids. Copy, piggy pants, huh? What are you doing? Why don't you leave Trevor and Marissa alone? They're the prom king and queen. What are you doing? Staring at them. So maybe, I don't know. Starting to think that the cops might be fucking creepos. That's just me, though. I could be wrong. Pedo cops.
You never know.
It's not. I mean, listen. You think the stuff they're doing is weird now? That is maybe some. That's some shit that you never thought about. Soundwave 92 is looking to be the top donator of the night. He is the JCS Digital Champion of the night. So shout out to Soundwave 92 for really putting a big chunk of dono in tonight and helping us decide to keep reviewing Raw, sadly. But soon it could be over, and we could end up leaving Raw. I am working on lots of other ways to do other things on YouTube. This is really the first time that I really had to think about, like, maybe we're gonna have to do some other stuff. So, we've always covered UFC lightly, but I may start covering it a lot more heavily. Randy Viper, $5.
NZ is under control out of lockdown. All cases are in isolation, but apparently 3 schools went in lockdown today cause of shootings. I think not sure.
What? Wait, you guys had shootings in New Zealand? I thought New Zealand was like the safest place, whatever the fuck, not like America. So you're telling me there's shootings in your schools too?
Wow, that's crazy.
But I thought but what? How did the bad guys get guns over there? I thought guns were banned mostly in New Zealand. I mean, I think everybody's allowed to have like a shotgun or something, right? I don't know. Wow. I'll look up the laws. You don't have to donate again to tell me, Randy. I'll look up the laws, bro. Huh. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So
what is going on there? And also Patreon, guys. If you guys haven't checked out Patreon, make sure you guys get on Patreon because I put up a Morning Madness yesterday. So I put up a Morning Madness podcast. If you missed it, go listen, download it, do all that stuff. But also, Leah and Monica also put up a, obviously they do Talk Spooky to Me now. And on Talk Spooky to Me this time, they did a scary story reading. And so if you're into like audiobooks or you're into hearing about scary stories that like, some people do believe that they might be true or whatever the hell they, I'm not really sure on the stories. You can look them up. If I have more information, I'll add it to the description. I know Leah and Monica wanted me to, but I just didn't get the information in time to be able to add it. So I don't know the exact story behind the stories. But again, Leah and Monica both read their own stories that they picked on Talk Spooky to Me. And right before that, I did Morning Madness. So if you're into Morning Madness, check that out, download it, whatever the case is. It's up. And you know my Morning Madnesses go. And then I also brought up an old Joe Rogan clip where I reacted to that. And then this is Monica and Leah reading to us. This put me right to bed last night. I was like, ooh, I'll just go right to sleep to this.
The Russian sleep experiment.
Listen to Leah reading makes me just...
Russian researchers in the late 1940s kept 5 people awake for 15 days using an experimental gas-based stimulant.
Yeah.
They were kept in a sealed environment to carefully monitor their oxygen intake so the gas didn't kill them since it was toxic in high concentrations. This was before closed-circuit cameras, so they had only microphones and 5-inch thick glass porthole-sized windows into the chamber to...
I want Leah to read the Resident Evil books after hearing this. Now here's some Monica.
Who saw her to vomit and flee in terror. The first being that she wasn't exactly human. She resembled something close to a mannequin.
I mean, I'll tell you what, if you love the teachers reading your stories back in the day, holy hell, Leah and Monica... So they didn't talk about anything. This episode was just them reading stories, which I was like, I don't know, but I like it now. I'm like, holy shit, dude, I went to bed to it last night. I thought I wasn't going to like it, and I did like it. And Morning Madness is up too. And me and Jake are going to have our podcast throughout the week on Patreon, so make sure you check that. We also have bonus Monetize This. After Monetize This went off the air, there was quite the show. And thank you so much to Gatekeeper Drew. From Derail, Gatekeeper Drew, because he recorded all this post-show stuff that we're going to have for you on Patreon that is apparently fucking hilarious. So thank you to Drew for catching that. That has not been uploaded yet. And you never know what's going to go down in the Discord all the time. And we're also going to have another Discord free-for-all with the patrons this week. So anybody who's a $10 VIP is going to get access immediately or above to the Discord. And we'll all be in there, all chatting, having a free-for-all like we used to... back in the day on Discord, another Discord hangout for the patrons and the VIP patrons. We'll get everybody on there eventually, but if you have the VIP, we'll get you on there first. So everybody will get on right away as long as you're a VIP. And there was a new patron or a couple new patrons on Patreon supporting that I wanted to give a shout out to. On Patreon, we have 30 hours of extra content that you don't hear on YouTube usually, 30 hours of bonus content a month. So every week I do about 35 hours of content for free a week, or you guys donate, but it is free technically. But there's 30 hours a month bonus on Patreon if you become a patron, so at least $5. So shout out to Scott Winsky. Scott Winsky, he became a $10 VIP patron, and we also had let me see here. We had somebody else that I wanted to shout out. Oh yeah, NJPW Fan 10 became a $5 patron. Nito Exodust is back, and Tony from Revere went up to producer status again. So shout out to Tony from Revere and all the $25 producers who upped their Patreon pledges and went up to the $25 mark. If you want to remain anonymous, please let me know, and we'll make sure to take you out of the graphic and leave you out. But if you don't care, you'll end up on the graphic, and you'll end up in the description box down below of the video under a producer role. So if you want to be a producer... just let me know. You're going to be added, but if you don't want to be added, just let me know and you won't be added. You can be added anonymously or under a different name if you really want to. But, most people want to, get some shout out or something like that. So, do what you want. Let me know. Either way, without you guys, we can't do the shows. Any other news that, Jake, that we didn't tie into that you wanted to get into besides we did talk about Kylie Rae for a second? And
yeah, the only thing I saw is that Travis Brown, Ronda Rousey's husband, has been training in the ring as well.
Oh.
We've heard that Brown has been working on his timing and selling as of late, and he's impressed people with agility for his size. Brown was still in the USADA drug testing pool for USADA for UFC fighters at this point in time, but there's no current plans for Ronda to make her imminent return, but when she does, she might have her husband in her corner, is what we're hearing.
It's Triple H and Stephanie versus Ronda and her husband.
Yeah, instead of Angle. We'll just make it a full family affair.
Oh, God. PUBG. Joe, you want me to play PUBG? I don't know. It's a pretty quiet night, bro. I don't know. I'm like, this Raw killed me, and just everybody's, I don't know. PUBG, man. I might pass out playing that. Garguts Entertainment. Oh, Garguts was one of the guys going crazy on the Discord afterwards? Oh, God, I can't wait to hear. I actually haven't heard it yet.
I believe it. And it was after the Among Us show.
Humongous. Yeah, we had D-Moon and Justin Bailey, and we had Always Nerdy and me and a million other people. Wandy played. Yeah. Fucking Wandy. Saturday night. It was great. We might actually do that every Saturday. We don't know yet if we're going to do that every Saturday or not. I got to do something else. And we may move Corrupted to a different night. I don't know. Or Corrupted will still come on and we'll just play earlier. And if hopefully we have enough people earlier. But I don't know yet. But that may be something that only happens every once in a blue moon, and But I'm sure me and Leah will play for a little bit on Saturday nights. Maybe it depends. I just got to think of more things to do and add certain things. Whatever. We'll see what happens.
Super chat.
Oh yeah.
Party.
No, Leah got banned on Twitch.
Only semi-auto ban here, I think. Champ Drew. Fish.
Oh, only semi-automatic weapons are banned there. Okay. That's the same as. Well, no, we have semi-automatic is okay here, right? No, I'm not a gun guy, so. But yeah, I mean it's got to be harder to get a gun there though than America. But I mean, you're having school shootings. Are you serious? And the other thing too is the population is way more sparse out there. Up here we're a lot closer to each other. That's crazy to hear that. Okay. That's crazy. I'm shocked to hear that. I mean, it can happen anywhere because people are just crazy everywhere. But good God, to hear that in New Zealand is like, wow. You wouldn't think. It's been going on all over the world, though. You know what I mean? I know America's a hotbed for it, but it's been going on.
Super chat. Screw Cronin, cowardice, and JCS. I back Drew now.
Oh, no, the goon is going to back Drew. I mean, what else? I mean, the show's over. It's time to really, leave YouTube and go back to working a couple jobs at customer service. I'll go back to being a customer service manager and a window salesman. It's time to leave YouTube and, it's time to leave. I'm going to leave YouTube and the only thing I'm going to have to show for it is owing the IRS $50,000. It's going to be funny. But we did, we got in the house though, at least. So as long as they don't take the house from me, then I guess it was all worth it, as long as they don't take the house.
They'll die trying.
Yeah. Over Leah's dead body. But no, we'll see what happens. It's too bad I lost that part-time job I got because of COVID, because I could have used that, but
yeah,
that fucking,
no kidding.
Oh my God, dude. And now when I look for stuff, it's like, ugh. And the housing market is so bad now that I was going to do realtor stuff, and that is just, there's like 1 million realtors and no houses. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, sadly.
It's fucking crazy, dude. It's
not selling, so.
Oh my God, dude. My neighbor's house, dude. I can't even believe it, dude. The neighbor's house, they bought their house for $250. My house is bigger than the neighbor's house by a lot. Our house is way bigger. Their house just sold for $40,000 more than my house sold for when we bought it a year and a half ago.
Wow. So
what the fuck, bro? Dude, I could sell my house right now, I'm convinced, and we could probably make... In fact, that's probably how you do it. You sell the house, you pay the IRS back, and you...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, dude, the irony of that is hilarious, if you think about it.
That's how it works. And like you said, you're just paying one to pay back the other. That's how it always goes.
Right.
I got enough bill collectors and debtors and all those people calling me all day anyways, so.
Right.
My soul to everybody.
Well, he's on hold. What the fuck? Leah was just telling me in the JCS Discord, people were saying they can't talk on the on hold section. Are you serious? Really? Let me fix that. Let me go look. What the fuck? Speak? It says you can speak.
You can talk in there.
Why does it say that? I mean, why can't you can talk in there? Yeah.
Might have just been a problem with Discord on their end.
Pro Mod said that's so dumb we can't talk in the on hold section. What? You can talk. I don't get it. I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to read what they're saying. Pretty sure you can talk in the on hold section.
If they're server muted, no, they're server muted. That's why. So
why is he server muted though?
Someone must have muted him on the server. You can see the red icon next to their name.
Who would do that though?
I have no idea. But
it doesn't give me. It doesn't give me an option to change his thing. I just unmuted him, but he's the only one that's muted though. Why is he server muted?
I think Todd is muted too. So.
Yeah, I mean you're automatically muted in here when you come in by default, but not on hold.
So maybe it held over. I don't know.
Yeah, but that happened to D. Welsh too. He was coming in, and every time he came in, he was like, "I'm server muted every time."
Yeah, and you had to be unmuted.
And I had to unmute him, but on hold. But AJ Adams just came in, and he's not muted. So why is D. Welsh muted? And why is Pro Mods muted?
I hate Discord with a passion.
Man, Discord is fucking retarded.
I hate using this thing. Not that Skype was much better, but...
Bullfrog, what'd you think of Raw, Bullfrog?
Well, I thought it was good, brother.
You don't have to fake that you're not Bullfrog. Because...
It ain't Bullfrog.
Yeah, but Todd... Oh, my God. Todd, you don't have to fake that it's... You don't have to fake that you're not Bullfrog. It's Monday Night Raw review. You can actually call into this show. So you don't have to be Todd tonight.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to do the fake voice because you're
okay.
You're not banned from the Raw review. I mean,
yeah.
I might not have taken your call, maybe, but yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's up, Joe?
What's up? What's up, Bullfrog? How are you?
All right.
So, what'd you think, man?
Yeah.
Did you like Raw?
It was okay. It was lackluster. I'd give it a solid 5.
A solid 5.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, if anything,
I thought the whole Randy Orton segment with Alexa Bliss was okay, and I found the Hurt Business match was interesting. Their little get-go, and then the Braun Strowman thing was okay. And but yeah, I give it a solid 5.
Solid 5 from Raw. Where's Pro Mods? Yo, Mods, I'll put you on for a second. I wanted to ask you. So, yeah, I don't know why it does that server thing to people. I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah, it said it had to be one of your mods, I guess, muted me.
So you think if a mod mutes you, that maybe makes you muted forever when you first enter a room?
I guess, I don't know.
That would make sense, but because it would stay in that server. Because Joe Cronin Show is a server. This is a server. So JCS Live, On Hold, Public, those are just rooms. And if they're server muted, then that would make sense.
Problem is,
because I was double checking on my settings. I was like, well, either Joe or Jake has to unmute me. So I was double checking on my shit.
Well, see, I checked on. So I noticed that.
What else we got?
Oh shit!
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Bullfrog, would you rather kill kids or fuck them?
Oh,
you have to
God.
choose one. All hail Drew.
What the fuck? Oh my God, dude! What the fuck?
Well, for one, I rather kill Drew.
Well, I mean, that's understandable there. I mean, come on. Take him out. Take out the fake champ. The fake champ.
I told Drew I'm gonna break into his house and steal the belt back for you.
I would love that. And at the same time, punch him right in his ball sack while he's sleeping too.
I'm gonna punch his ball sack with the cheese grater.
Okay. All right. What up, D. Welsh? How you doing, Welsh?
What's up, Joe? I was going to say, it happened to me too a bunch of times when I went into the on hold. I would get server muted. I think it's whoever is controlling the server in that particular spot is server muting people for no reason.
Oh, okay.
I got into a verbal fight with whoever was controlling it about 3 weeks ago, and they kept laughing about it.
Huh.
All right.
Manage
it
members of this
It might be
version?
hackers messing to your settings, Joe.
No, it's got to be that something is unlocked where other people can do it. I guess. I don't really know. It could be any VIP could be doing it, maybe. I don't know. Mute members.
Well, they're not doing their jobs.
I don't know. I'm trying to come up with reasons that could happen, and I don't know.
But yeah, I was checking all my shit. I'm like, well, either one of those guys have to unmute me or some shit.
Yeah. You think you think the world is going to end tomorrow, Bullfrog? You think everybody's done?
No, not right away. I say give it maybe at least until springtime. Then maybe the world might end because that's when you know whether or not if we're still here. I say give at least till the springtime. But I'm going out to vote tomorrow afternoon because I didn't make it today because I had a bunch of errands and shit. So I'm going to go early tomorrow afternoon and hopefully the lines ain't fucking packed.
You're going to go out on a boat?
No, I said vote.
Oh, I thought you said boat too. I thought you said boat, yeah.
I wish I was going out on a boat. I need a vacation.
Yeah, that'd be much better to go out on a boat. I really want to go out on a boat too, but Leah hates boats. But I miss being on the ocean, so I would love to take all the kids. But I might actually get them out to on. I really did that for the first 3 seconds. I did that was real. The rest of it wasn't.
Just a full on brain fart.
Like the
Joe,
first few seconds of that was real, and then it went to hell.
Joe, Pro Mods is back on the whole section.
Oh, good. Okay, so he got in that time. Hey, Mods, you were able to talk this time when you came in?
Good to know.
Hey, Mods.
Oh shit, yo, what's up?
Yo, so you were able you're not muted anymore?
No, you fixed it or something, whatever you did.
I'm betting I bet you VIPs or somebody have access to server muting people. And I bet you somebody didn't, at some point muted you or somebody muted you. And that, fully muted your ass.
Yeah, because you would stay muted in this whole server.
I think it was the room that was muted because everyone in there was muted at one point.
Really? Oh, yeah, I saw that too. And there was nothing I could do about it. But the thing is, when you came in, you were muted, but AJ Adams was in there and he wasn't muted. So, I don't know what the hell that was about. All right, Garguts, what's up, bro?
Whoever has control of the on-hold section.
Every faggot's online.
Oh, man, look at that. AJ's talking shit.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Bullfrog, would you rather fuck King Drew's cheesy crusty arsehole leaking with mozzarella strand Zord Welsh? Joe, can you shout out my buddy Colonel Santos from Ilo Pampanga?
Oh my God,
Jesus!
Well, I rather fuck Drew. I heard he's got a tight ass.
Ugh, come on, bro. You really think he's gonna? How have you not seen Drew's ass? That ain't no tight ass, man. That's a big floundering. That's a big.
Well, I would bang the fuck out of it. I'll pop his cherry.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude? He bangs his wife. How are you gonna pop his cherry? And he's a guy, by the way.
No, I'll pop it. No, I'll pop it. No, I'll pop his gay cherry and Garguts, beat your shit, bro.
Yo, what's up,
Jesus
Garguts?
Christ, Bullfrog.
Garguts, you okay, brother?
Yeah. No, he's living in a house party.
Turn your mic up or something. You're fucked up over there.
Jesus.
He's away from the computer. Mute him, Joe.
Oh, he is? Should I mute him?
Yeah, he don't.
Sounds like he muted himself already. He already sounds muted. It sounds like he muted himself. Oh, I got you. Okay, well, you're way down. Let me turn you up. Oh, don't touch anything. I'll turn you up. Last time you did this, you're like, blah!
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, no, I wanted to say something about Kylie Rae.
Yeah.
She had a friend that wrestled her last week.
You had a friend of wrestler?
Yeah. Well, he wrestled her last week. She came through here through Texas and did her.
Did she cry and then douche?
Lil Pump just went on stage with Trump lol.
What?
Number 2020.
Lil Pump is on stage with Trump.
Oh, Jesus.
Lil Pump on stage with Trump. He getting it on, he doing it up. Lil Pump. It's the Joe Cronin Show, live on YouTube and everywhere else. Okay, Lil Pump's on stage with Trump. So what else happened? So she douched herself and everything?
Who has their TV on in their background?
It's Garguts.
I don't have a TV at all.
Or it might be AJ Adams.
AJ?
It's AJ, man. I muted him. I figured it out.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Problem solved.
All right. So, Garguts, what happened when your friend wrestled Kylie Rae?
It was for like 2 belts, and I think he got both belts. So
A guy wrestled her?
Yeah, intergender matches down here. They're every day. But I had heard there was a rumor that was going to be her last like bookings down here, and I was like, nah. But when I woke up today that she had quit, I was like, oh, Jesus. It's right. Everybody was right about it.
Well, she's, getting beaten by men, so it's time to go. I mean.
Well, that she wasn't, to be honest, she wasn't happy in wrestling.
No, she didn't sound.
Yeah,
well, that's
Kylie
what she
wasn't
says.
so smiley.
Yeah, smiley. What do you think she's going to go into? Like, what do you think she wants to do? Like, bake cookies or?
Dude, I don't know. She's not happy with anything right now, from what I'm hearing. So.
Wow.
She's just gonna be by herself and figure her life.
Does anybody think she has mental health issues? Like she's got some problems? Like, that's what it seems
what
like.
What wrestler that it takes that many bumps doesn't?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Some of them are thirsty for like, being successful mostly. Sounds like she's kind of like nothing's making her happy type of thing.
That's what it was. It was just like that's why it probably it probably has to do with the little mental stuff, but it's not my.
Yeah, why I don't know, and we.
Yeah, what we said before. She was very insecure and having problems with anxiety and stuff. So
if we could just.
That's true. It lines up.
We need to get in the locker room and smell her underwear.
I've been in the locker room there. Locker rooms definitely do stink.
But I heard if you smell another, like even guys, like if you smell a guy's underwear, you can start smelling their feelings. So maybe if somebody could get in there and just give a sniff, they might be able to be like, you know what it is? Her dog died a year ago, and she's still thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Pre-cum I smell?
Oh, did you say pre-cum? What the fuck? Oh my God, bro! We're having the Discord party right now. Look at this, unbelievable. You're here with Bullfrog too. How enlightening is Bullfrog? Don't you think he's really? What do you think about him hiding his name and calling himself Todd?
Dude, he's a fucking coward bitch.
Hey, brother, what's going on, brother? It's like, dude, you can't even do a voice. You can't even hide your voice.
Yeah, he's a coward. D. Welsh, did you just call Bullfrog a coward?
Sure did.
Wow. You hear that, Toad?
Toad?
Yo, Toad.
It's like the excellent.
Bullfrog. Is he talking?
You have to address him as Todd, apparently.
I can't hear him. I see his thing moving, but I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Hey, Bullfrog, you need to back out and come back in. I think you had that Discord problem. Of course it happened to him.
He's muting himself and unmuting himself, it looks like. So.
Bullfrog's an idiot, everybody. No, he's got to leave. It's that thing where you got to back out of Discord all together. Mm-hmm. All right, try now, Bullfrog. Nope, you gotta close down.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, fucking Discord, man. I swear.
D. Wells called you a loser or something like that a minute ago.
Bow down your god.
Your god?
King
Yeah,
Froggy.
fucking right.
Who's his god?
I'm his god.
No,
Wow.
you're not.
I am. Bow down to me. Worship me.
Wow.
The only person you worship is your niece.
Oh.
Yeah, she's 12 years old, you pedophile.
Yeah, she likes all sorts of games like Peekaboo and what else did you tell me?
Oh, no. That is...
Well, that's Todd.
I mean, D. Welsh does say... D. Welsh is saying he's going to take out the Bullfrog. So, I mean, we'll
Who wants to play hide and go cock?
Yeah, he wishes.
He tried to take you out
Why'd
already.
you pussy out against me then, Bullfrog?
Because I am above you. I am your god. Bow down to me.
Wow.
I would never fucking bow down to your faggot ass.
I am your king.
No, you're not.
Wow.
Worship me.
Yeah. I would never worship you, you fat ass.
Oh my God. Do you
All
really
hell King Froggy.
D. Welsh, do you really hate Bullfrog this much that you wish he would, die? I mean, is that really what's happening?
I would never wish death on anyone. I'm not that cold-hearted.
Oh, okay. So Bullfrog, do you want D. Welsh to die?
Yeah, put him in a fucking pit of spikes.
Oh my!
See how bad he is?
Wow. But he doesn't even want you to die. He just wants your channel to go away. He says he's going to single-handedly destroy you. And then, Bullfrog, you've said the same thing to D. Welsh. It's very strange.
Yeah, he's the one who deleted his own channel and pussy out on YouTube.
No, I still got my channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, after you came back after you said that you were going away.
Oh, you're one of those people. You're like a Rosie O'Donnell. You're a Rosie O'Donnell Rush Limbaugh, huh? Bullfrog, is that what you are?
No, I just took a break.
I think you two want to fuck each other. Let me just.
Ew, I don't fucking swing that way on my key.
The sexual tension is palpable. You can cut the tension
Joe,
here with a knife, you two.
Wait. Actually, Joe, he's lying. He's been in a high span to post saying he wants some BBC.
Ooh,
I haven't.
Well, goddamn.
That's probably
dude. I see
probably
you in
a
the chat
fake
room all the time. You lying fuck.
It's a fake account, Bullfrog. It's a fake account, brother.
Oh goddamn!
Oh, there's a bunch of trolls in there. You fuck.
Yeah.
That fucking stupid Bullfrog. There's a bunch of trolls who use other people's names.
Yeah, go to Ford and.
Are you really that much dumbfounded?
You're that stupid, Bullfrog, is what he said.
Oh, okay. Go for a new fucking stomach, you fat ass.
yeah. Go fix your crooked eyeball.
Oh.
Hey, Joe.
Oh man, who's that?
Gravy. I got a question for you.
What up, Gravy?
Is D. Welsh a mod in Discord by any shot in the dark?
No, he's not. I don't think.
Oh, because
not on Discord, no.
Oh,
Gravy.
Because last Friday
he probably wouldn't have been muted. Probably wouldn't have been muted.
2 Fridays ago, he fucking literally kicked me out of the Discord.
I think so. So he was able to kick you out of the Discord.
Yeah.
So see, I think there's something wrong. I think
yeah, Discord was.
Yeah, but I got ways. I got ways to get back in. D. Welsh, you can never beat me, bro. Stop trying, please.
So I think what it is I think $10 VIPs might be able to kick and server mute people, and I think that's a problem.
Well, you need to fix that.
Yeah, well, obviously, there's something wrong. I might just
Especially
go in.
With this fucking retard kicking me out of the damn Discord for no reason.
Did you kick him out, Gravy?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah,
why?
He did.
What did you
do?
Because
I was literally telling him to fucking fuck off, and he got pissed and kicked me out of the Discord.
Man, I'll tell you.
But this is not your Discord, Welsh.
Well, I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you, like, a lot of people are angry at D. Welsh. D. Welsh, you're getting heat from all kinds of people.
That's what cowards
people don't want you to be a mod at all because
Joe, what happened? What happened was that was the night that I kept getting
somebody kept server muting,
and I assumed it was because there was Gravy and one other person who was I thought was controlling it.
He got pissed because I was laughing at him because he was getting pissed about it, Joe.
Well, I'm just telling
you. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm like, listen, like, obviously Welsh, like, without Welsh, we might not even be here. He's been one of the only people donating sometimes. But
yeah, I mean,
but I've heard from a lot of people, like credible people, that are upset at Welsh, and they're not really that upset, but they're kind of like, what the fuck? So I don't know what's going on with everybody, but something's going on, and people are. I don't know, bro. Like I'm actually surprised at some of the stuff. The last couple of days, people are pissed. Like, and there's about to be like a inward fucking.
What else we got?
I don't know what the fuck.
Insurrection. A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
You know what? It's time. It's time that I admit that I want to get froggy with Bullfrog. I've seen you and heard you on this show too many times. I can't help it that you make me milk myself. I don't need a penis pump, I need Bullfrog.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Bullfrog. Do you know who that is, Bullfrog? That's Luis Antonio Alejandro. He makes dildos. Did you know that?
What? And he wants to get froggy with me? What the fuck?
Yeah, this guy wants to get froggy with you, and he actually makes sex devices. Or at least he ships them.
I'm already taken by Awani and YR. So
Did you hear? Well, you're an idiot for that, but
Does that mean you unblocked the Wandy finally?
Yep.
did you hear what he said about you though? I mean, like he's. Did you hear his high pitched voice too? Imagine him going ha ha, like and just
who? Antonio?
Yeah, that's him. He's the one who donated. The guy. He's a big Biden guy. You'll love him.
Well, put him on or Throwdown tomorrow, and
All right.
talk to Antonio.
Tomorrow night on Throwdown, not only are we all going to be having fun because the election's on live streaming on Corrupted Nation and Shame on News, but we may get a live sex celebration between the two of you guys.
I think whoever
Alrighty
gets fucking
then.
voted in, man, it's gonna be the same shit no matter what. But I'm still going for Trump, baby.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm glad I'm not having to vote because I don't want to go out there in front of all the people and whatever else. So I'm just going to drink and sit back and
Watch it
and watch it go, baby. Yeah, like I'm just going to make fun of whoever wins. Like
our shit closes at 11 o'clock. Jake, just to let you know. I tried to tell you, but I don't
Oh, okay. So I knew one
I
of
know
them
New
listed
Haven
8.
does. I don't know about you guys.
Dag is listed till 8. Another one's listed till 9. So that's what I'm saying. I knew it wouldn't be till later here.
I know they close at 11 today for early voting. I know that.
I know who Leah voted for.
Oh, Shelby said he loves you. She loves you guys.
Oh, what's up,
Hey,
Shelby? How you been?
what's going on, girl? Much
love
love.
you. Love you guys. Good to hear from you. I know Gravy always tries to get on and he never gets on. Like I never get him on.
I just give up, bro, and I go to sleep. Fuck it.
I get it. I wouldn't wait either. Don't
what
wait.
up, Gravy? Been a while.
Oh, wait, huh? How the hell are you in here? Wait a minute, I'm lost.
Oh,
I'm lost.
that's Todd right there.
Yeah, fucking Bullfrog. What are you doing?
He can be
Why
here.
would you pull that off?
He just can't be on Monetize This. That's all.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm magic.
I'm magic. You're something. It's not magic though. Look, and that's what he tells the fucking playground people. See how I covered that up pretty good? Oh no! See, that's
Jake's in here. Why?
Hey.
It's a Monday.
Apparently, Deisha has a boner for my 12-year-old niece.
Ugh.
Wait, what?
Oh.
That's nasty, Bullfrog.
Well, you keep talking about her, you pedophile.
You just brought it up, you psycho. I said playground people. Like, what's?
He was caught onto it, Joe.
He got what the fuck, bro?
Well, I've been
What's
on your
going on,
community now for a while, so I can say whatever I want.
Well, go ahead. I mean, you said you're gonna kill me. I mean, like, what's worse than I'm gonna
Yeah,
murder
so-
you, Joe Cronin?
Yeah, so
You said that
I've been
before?
on your.
Yeah, he threatened to kill me. You didn't hear that?
Yeah, that's a great clip.
You said that, Bullfrog?
Yeah, he blamed
you
me.
gotta go a little psycho sometimes.
He blamed
Why would you-
me. He got in a fight with a Wandy, and he blamed me for it, and told him to stop harassing me. Now he tells me a Wandy's his friend and YR's his friend. Yeah,
Wait,
those are
what?
good people to be friends with.
Yeah,
You fucking idiot.
me and Wandy kissing made up.
Well, a Wandy makes sense because he's a good guy, but the other one, I mean, like, you're just retarded.
Yeah, why would you even want to talk to that fucking weirdo? Like,
Who?
wait,
Who,
YR?
YR? He makes me laugh.
Because he's fucking high on rocks. He ate crack.
And plus, he gives me a voice to speak over there.
I mean, you got a voice to speak here. You'd have more of a voice to speak here if you stop fucking around with that shit.
Yeah.
When people fuck around with trolls who attack the fuck out of this community, you know, fucking, I don't put them on over here. You'd get more airtime if you weren't an idiot.
True.
I mean, that's what it comes down to, bro. True.
So what he's trying to say, Bullfrog, is stop being an idiot. I mean, in other words.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to find the clip of it. Oh, here
I'm
it
surprised
is.
you didn't have that at the ready.
Here it is. You shoot me?
Joe, I swear to God, if you don't stop, I will shoot you, Joe Cronin.
I would shoot
You said you would shoot me.
Yeah. Like I said, you gotta go a little psycho sometimes.
Do you even have a gun?
And then you sent me this. Remember this?
I'm not, no comment.
The fucking JCS Army. Next time they want to call and blow up, harass my shit, I will take your fucking ass to court, Joe. I swear to fucking God, I will. I will be the only one in this fucking community that will strike you down, and I will rage upon death among you, motherfucker. I will take your fucking ass to court. If you don't tell a one, bro, they listen to you. They
now you're friends with the one, you fucking idiot.
Follow you. They worship you, Joe.
Yeah, now
they
you're
listen to
buddies,
every
you know?
fucking word you say. You're their fearless leader. So if you don't tell Awani and Bullseye to please stop fucking harassing me and my shit, and please tell your fucking community to leave me the fuck alone, or I swear to God, I will take you and your fucking wife to fucking court, and I will sue both of you. And how about this, Joe? For every time your community wants to blow up and harass my shit, I will flag and report your shit, motherfucker. Now, Joe, you want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with Bullfrog? How about next time one of your fucking clowns from the fucking community want to harass me, I will strike your fucking shit. You want a war, motherfucker? You got a fucking war, you fucking cunt.
But notice there was no war going on.
Hey, listen up, you Foxborough faggot. Next time it's fucking Blondie or Woolsey or any of your fucking...
That was funny.
He means it though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
He meant it.
Yeah, you got to go to the cycle sometimes.
No, you don't, you dumbass.
You don't at all.
Especially when it has nothing to do with me. Like, I could see if I was in a battle with you and I was telling everybody, like, go after this guy, he's a piece of shit. But, like, that didn't happen. Like, you just got mad that other people didn't like you and blamed it on me and then extorted me. Like, oh, you better fucking say this or I'll do something. I'm glad I saved that recording, though, because you don't want to talk about taking the people to court. That would have been nice to take you to court when I fucking lost money because of you. And then I would have said, yeah, look at this. He planned on doing it right here, and it has nothing to do with me. What the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
No, I'm a little psycho.
Yeah.
What? You threaten the guy's livelihood and then threaten his life.
Yeah, and then threaten my life. That was the
fucking eat your goddamn Reese's Pieces.
No, this is what happens when your mom fucks your fucking cousin. This is what this is.
Oh my god.
What is this? Alabama?
No, this is turning into monetize this 2.0.
No, this is your family. This is your family.
Oh my god.
But Joe, let's see how Throwdown goes tomorrow, and then we'll talk about me being a co-host.
We'll see how Throwdown goes tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how Throwdown goes.
Yeah, we'll see we'll see what you do. We'll see what you do in the community. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be like my intervention.
We'll see.
Or whatever.
Bullfrog, can you please bring some good material tomorrow, man? So I'm not like falling asleep, please. Thank you.
Yeah, because apparently Antonio wants to get froggy with the bullfrog.
Yep, he wants to bring it. He wants to.
Gonna write something down on a piece of paper so you can remember it because God only knows if you have the brain.
I've been here for quite a while. I don't need paper no longer.
No longer.
No longer.
I mean,
he's got his brain back, no longer filled with Slim Jims.
Go, Jake.
Yeah, I got Slim Jims now, so I'm locked and loaded.
I mean, I still use paper, Bullfrog. It's not, I still use it myself. So you would think, sometimes you need some paper.
What, paper for weed?
For what?
Oh
I'm getting
You
out of
fucking
here.
moron.
Goodbye. I'm getting out of here. You guys have a good night.
Jesus Christ.
We'll see you later.
No,
I use paper to take notes. You mean paper for weed? What the fuck, Bullfrog?
Good God.
You got to be more detailed, like paper notes, and people can use paper for weed when they don't have nothing to roll it up with.
Yeah, but it's terrible.
Yeah.
That's not the point, though.
That's not the point there. Yeah, listen, like, right. Yeah, it's like, it's paper for notes, not for
Trump's
weed.
like, I beat COVID. We can all beat COVID. I beat COVID. They're out there in the cold.
Oh, weren't you saying that he was going to be saying that?
Oh, he's in Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay. That's where he is tonight. Because Trump's like doing...
Gravy left?
Yeah, he left. He went to go fuck his wife. You got a problem?
Oh, no. He didn't say bye to me.
Well, because you're a piece of shit. I mean, why would he say bye to you?
He was getting the hell out of here.
Hey, Bullfrog, do you want to be my new co-host on the Honestly podcast?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Would you like to take Tommy NC 2010's spot and become my new co-host on Honestly podcast?
Well, let's see how Throwdown goes tomorrow.
I don't give a fuck how Throwdown goes. This is a separate offer. I'm asking you about Honestly.
Oh, then yes.
Yeah. I swear to God, me and you will sit down. We did a podcast, me, you, and Junebug a little while back. It was a great time. I mean, that was pretty good. I would be honest, it was.
Yeah, then hell yeah, I'll take it.
Really? Okay. Or I don't know if we may call it Honestly, or we may call it something else. I don't know. But you could take a spot. It'll be up on Patreon. and we'll put some of the clips on YouTube, and you'll be the new spot, bro.
All right, cool.
I mean, I was kind of joking back in the day about like taking people's spots and stuff, but I think it's true, man. I think it's true, bro, because I don't hear from Tommy ever about anything. So like it's I think it's your time to shine, brother.
That's right, baby.
And fuck everybody, bro. I think this is what we got to do, Bullfrog. Me and you.
Yeah, me and you, baby. Let's make hot love.
Let's bring it on, bro. We'll talk shit. We'll talk about life. We'll talk about politics and the world and everything going on, and we'll get your perspective, the Bullfrog perspective.
That's right.
Unbelievable. And then you can tell me how you feel about certain people and certain things, and and you're really gonna be my big Bullfrog.
That's right.
Are you gonna be my big Bullfrog?
Yes.
You're really gonna be my big Bullfrog?
Yes.
You promise?
1,000 times yes.
Wow.
Super Chat Party.
This is awesome.
Bullfrog for honestly. Frogily.
Wow, look at that. Randy Viper wants to see it. Bullfrog for honestly. Froggily. Honestly with Froggy. I mean, it's just another show. It's just an extra show to put on Patreon. Might as well do more.
Yeah, I'll be your loyal servant for your show.
Wow, but you're not gonna flip out, right, and start being like, "Fuck Joe, hope he dies, we'll take him down." Or
no, I promise.
Are you serious? Because my heart can't take much more. My heart can't take any more. People just shitting on me for no apparent reason. I mean, I'm looking for a friend.
I'll take your offer.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna see me and Frog in the new Honestly podcast.
Now, when's this going to start? Like, what day are we going to do this?
Well, as soon as you can come up with $100 to give me to be on the show is when we're going to start it.
What?
You got to pay for your yearly membership.
It's like a membership when you do it.
Yeah,
because you're
I
getting
do
all
it.
this.
Tommy did it. Everybody does it. If you want to be on the shows, you got to pay your dues for the year.
Yeah, right. Because you're getting all the advertisement and stuff.
I've been paying forever.
Yeah, all the benefits.
Yeah, Gargots has been.
How do I send you $100?
You can do it on PayPal.
Just go to PayPal.
Whatever you need to.
I don't have a PayPal.
You got to get one.
We'll figure it out.
Have to
We'll help you out.
You got a bank account?
Yeah.
Go into my donation page and use your credit card to donate $100 to me.
Then we'll get the show started.
Yeah.
You know?
Then we'll get it funded. We'll get it going. You funded it, baby. All right.
I thought this was for free.
Well, no, people are going to pay for it on Patreon. I'll make money from it, but
it's just. But if you want to be a co-host, you got to pay.
Yeah,
your
you got to
dues,
pay to be
just
a
like
co-host.
the SAG people have to. With Screen Actors Guild, if you want to be an actor, you got to be a part of the guild. Well, same idea.
Yep,
It's a
the
YouTube
JCS
guild.
screen. It's the JCS co-host guild.
That's how you weed
Well,
out other
I'm
people.
kind of broke right now.
Well, I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like that from what I see.
Super Chat Party.
I'll sign up for Patreon if Bullfrog's on honestly.
Oh.
Did you shoot me?
Joe, I swear to God, if you don't stop, I will shoot you, Joe Cronin.
Yeah, it's either 100 a year or you can do 125 now and it covers 5 years. It's pretty cheap. That's what I did. It's a good option.
How about we do a monthly payment for like $10? Like you take $10 out of my paycheck, Joe.
How about you pay 100 and quit bitching?
No, I'm broke, dude.
I'm broke. Okay, you got to do what you got to do.
I can barely keep my cable on.
I can't even afford my meds. All right, you'll figure it out.
We got to figure it out.
Imagine how that statement's going to work out in the court.
I won't sue you if you do this. I won't sue you.
And it's only 4,000 to unban you from monetize this.
I won't tell the police about your death threats to me.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, I think it really.
And it's not extortion because he's not getting money from you. You're buying your way onto the show to be, a co-host. That's what everybody had to do.
He tried to extort me, and I won't report it. Oh my God! But Bullfrog, no, we're just fucking kidding, bro. It's we're joking, bro. You don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm joking. No, you be on the show with me. It doesn't cost you anything. It's okay.
Okay, well
Kidding.
then, what day does this? What day do you want to do this, and what time?
I don't know. What would be a good day for you? Well, we could do what's tomorrow? No, tomorrow's the voting day, right? Well, maybe tomorrow we'll record, man. Maybe I'll just hit you up tomorrow or Wednesday, and we'll be like, oh, it's the record, and then we'll put it up on Patreon, and we'll put it into the library of all the other Joe Cronin Show shows. There's so much going on Patreon.
Let's do it on Wednesday, like Wednesday afternoon.
Sith Negan says $4,000 to unban Bullfrog from Monetize This.
Yeah, as I was just talking about. Look at that.
Sith
He's on to
Negan.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's do it this Wednesday afternoon, like around 4-ish.
All right.
That sound good for you, Joe?
I think that probably would work, man.
Yeah, because you might be busy with the family and stuff, so I think Wednesday would sound good for you.
Well, I might be fucking hungover from the political stuff Tuesday night.
Yeah, so well, just hit me up, and if you're good to go, just text me.
All right,
your phone buzzing?
The brand new Honestly coming with Bullfrog.
Gonna be interesting.
That was me. I was buzzing.
Literally, Tommy 2.0 over here. This is
Exactly.
good for Honestly.
It's a huge sell for Honestly.
Oh, Sith Negan was just repeating what I always say. Yeah, no, that is what I always say. It's 4,000 because we have to be able to pay back the people that donated to get them banned. So if anybody's like, I'm pissed, I donated this to get them banned. All right, well, here's the money back. So like I have to be able to fund them back if they get angry. Now if they want to just say, fuck it, keep the money. Okay, cool. I'd like to do that because I could use it. But if you're like, what the fuck? I donated a lot of money to get them banned. Well, I can give them their money back because now I made the money back and made the money. So it's all good. But yeah, we'll see, Sith Negan. I mean, yeah, that was what I said. But we'll see. I don't think people want it though. But at least he can come back and be on Honestly and take the place of Tommy Two-Timer.
Yeah,
So
I'll be your loyal servant every
please.
Wednesday.
Oh yeah, please serve me.
Oh.
You're definitely going to be you're definitely going to be a really a good talent to utilize on the new Honestly podcast with Getting Froggy.
Not divisive at all.
I try. Listen,
I like it.
I got to do something, bro. That show hasn't been.
People want Honestly back, so I guess it's got to happen.
I tried to get Tommy back. I don't know where the fuck he's been, but
I'll be your loyal servant for that show.
He'll be your Huckleberry bitch.
Don't fuck up though. You can't be like talking shit about me. Then the next second you're doing a show with me.
No, like when I'm talking shit, like if I'm on somebody's channel, like I'm mostly quiet, like
Well, I'm just saying. Listen, if you go fucking saying this Joe Cronin's the biggest scumbag ever, he really does suck.
No, I don't.
Then next thing you know, you're on fucking the show with me. I don't know, bro. That's that's why you're not here. That's one of the reasons why you're not here, bro. It's weird. There's a couple other people that are going away too.
Don't say no. You do it.
Yeah.
No,
it's okay, but
that's one thing I don't.
You haven't talked shit about anybody on any other show.
I got listen, bro.
Like if I'm on I'll give you an example. Like I've been on.
People tell me when you're fucking listen. Just trust me. People tell everybody everything. So
yeah, you're wasting my time, and I got cream pie videos to watch. Okay, kid.
Yeah,
listen,
just
we're
the
not
bottom
pulling
line.
this
Don't
shit.
be a loser. Either you hate me or you like me.
I promise.
I know. I'm
just.
upfront
I'm not gonna talk about you. I promise.
Well, okay. All right. Listen, I don't mind if you're mad at me for real and you want to say something. Go ahead. I'm not telling you what to say or do, but I mean, just don't be fake. I don't care. If you have a real opinion, go ahead and have it, but just don't be fake. That's all. That's all I ask. Don't be fake.
I promise I won't be fake.
Okay.
All right. Can't argue with that.
All right. And
I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, we know, Drew. We know that you're an idiot. So
an idiot with the belt, though.
Yeah, but he's still an idiot.
I will sell my soul to you every Wednesday.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
You're gonna have to buy it back when you leave.
I
miss being on the ocean, so I would love to take all the kids. But
Joe, how about this? If I talk shit about you, you can really punish me.
No, I think you like that. So.
No, I'm talking about.
Are you ever going to sign up on? Why are people not signing up on the Patreon right now with all these fucking shows that are going on? Bullfrog, how are you not a $2 patron at least with all this shit?
Like I just told Jake I can rarely keep my cable on.
Fuck cable. My show's better than cable. This show's better than cable.
Yeah, who needs cable?
The only thing you need cable for is to hang yourself soon. You don't need it.
It's a lot of cable.
You will take the place. You will take the rightful place. I'm like fucking the Emperor Palpatine. You know what I mean? This is like Star Wars, and I'm like, you're like the old, fucking Dooku or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, you know what? It's time to fucking bring in some new blood. I mean, listen, that's how I brought you into this whole community. By the way, like, it's why I brought you in originally. You know what I mean? But then you went rogue like everybody does. I bring someone in, then they go, oh, now I'm going to do all these other things. And you make yourself stupid, and then, like, I have to get rid of you. You know?
Yeah, Joe thought he made a cure, but he really made a virus.
Yeah, just another fucking waste of virus that fizzles out. So I want you to be.
But no, I'll go. We'll bring good quality content every Wednesday.
Wow, every Wednesday.
Honestly, I mean, I don't have a time schedule like your former co-host. I don't obey mommy and daddy, so I'll be there for you every Wednesday.
Now, if it does, and if it does well, you might even get a couple bucks. If it does well.
No, I'll do it for free.
Well, that's nice of you to say that. I mean, I'm serious though. If it does really well, you will get something. I mean, come on. You just
Speaking of the ultimate patrons, just like Sith Negan just said, 19 months and counting as a $100 Patreon member.
Yeah, 19 months as a $100 patron, Sith Negan. Thank you, bro.
Fucking insane.
That has to be can I announce it now for the show?
That we're doing? I mean, we got to make sure. We got to see if we're going to call it honestly. But we might just call it honestly to start. We'll just.
I think you should. I think it should be honestly.
Yeah, we'll just do that to piss Tommy off.
I mean, we didn't change out of nowhere. It was you and JD to begin with.
That's true.
And
it is
filled in and kept going.
It's very similar. That's not. Wow. I wonder.
We'll start honestly first, and then for if I come back for a second episode, then maybe we can go from there.
Wow. I mean, dude, I'll be honest. I'm excited because I've missed doing that type of thing. So I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, so we'll see how episode 1 goes. And then if I do well, then we can change the title if I do good.
And if Tommy and if for some reason somewhere Tommy gets angry, you'll know that it's fake outrage because he doesn't come on the show anymore and he doesn't talk to me. Well, he does. He tries to talk to me a little bit, but he doesn't come on the show anymore. And he doesn't want to be on the show anymore. So if he says that he's mad about this bullfrog, it's fake outrage.
Yeah.
You're going to get a text from him either way or a video message.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so, dude. He doesn't want to be on, so I got to replace somebody. I got to do something. Right. It's on the Patreon.
If he does, he'd be like, you can always come back on.
But
Bullfrog, fucking Tommy versus Bullfrog match.
I really liked me, you, and Junebug. I don't know where Junebug is, but if he's listening, Junebug, hit me up.
I got Junebug's so I can text him tomorrow for you.
Junebug was in the chat before.
Was
in
he?
The extreme chat. He said we miss you, Joe.
Joe, you want me to text Junebug for you tomorrow?
Yeah, message him and tell him maybe we can get him together.
Okay.
Too.
So there you go.
Yeah,
look at that. I fixed it. Look at
that. Easy, simple, and done. You got it. Look at that.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. There he is.
Beautiful. Love the thumbnail.
But yeah, every Wednesday, me and you, baby. Let's make love every Wednesday.
There we go. All right. Well, while you two get it on, Joe, give me a message tomorrow. Maybe we'll try and do our podcast. We'll see what happens during the day. But everybody have a good night. I'm getting the hell out of here. I got to be up early. We're going to have a huge voting celebration tomorrow. That's right. It's election night, baby. We're going to be partying. Make sure you show up. Corrupted Nation.
It could be the last stream ever tomorrow night.
Could be the end of the world. We don't know.
Let's
Anything's
go.
possible. But everybody stay healthy, stay sexy. Have a good night.
Imagine that. You think it's the Y2K, but back in 2000.
Nice.
But it's really
oh my God.
2020 election.
Yeah, we waited all this time, and now 2020 is the real Y2K.
Yeah, or we're going to look back
Jakey.
and be like, remember we thought the world was going to end because of a dumb election? We're fucking stupid.
Hey, it's always something. Night, Bullfrog. Take care, Garguts. Joe, everybody have a good night.
Good night, baby. Good night, baby. He should change his name to Jungle Bug.
Jungle Bug.
Yeah, and then wear like a fucking, like a racist mask. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? He's been he's been quite the racist, to be honest. He's really a racist piece of shit. So, I mean, I really think that that's what he needs to do. Just show everybody your true colors. You're a sick racist. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, hit me up, bro. We got to talk. He's not really. I'm kidding. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And so are you. You know, I think we'll see. You know, the return of Honestly. But with
I'm
Bullfrog.
the new co-host.
And it could be really good. It could
We
be
can see
really
a,
good.
Chin on a pole match between you and D. Welsh.
Yeah, put a chin on the pole.
You get one of your chins, put it on the pole, and he'll try to get it.
No, I would win because I got a triple chin.
Man, where did
That's
I get
why
that
you
back?
don't need all of them. You can spare one, can't you?
Yeah, donate one to donate.
Yeah, I'll give D. Welsh my second chin.
Is Welsh still here?
No, he left.
Oh, he did? What the fuck happened to Welsh? I was hoping he was going to bury you or whatever the fuck.
I know.
No, he pussed out.
Wow, you really got him to back down?
I guess.
Junebug hates whites. Oh my god. You really think so? Jesus.
I think Rawman's saying that fucking Bullfrog.
So are you gonna give me a heads up on Wednesday? Like, what topics are we going to talk about, or like what topics, Joe, for Wednesday?
I don't know. I'll come up with it, man. I'll try to come up with things that are like interesting and that, you know what I mean, are going to work for us and, that I think will work out for us. So, yeah, I'll have to think about that, but
okay.
I'll come up with, we'll come up with something that's, that's spicy. You know what I mean? Something like that.
All right. Sounds good. I want to get spicy with you.
Ugh.
The election's just hot off of that, so I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be about for a while.
That is, dude, why would you say something like that to me, dude? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What is wrong with you, dude? What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, I thought you liked a little hot and spicy with me.
You're fucking weird.
I'm king of the world.
Wait till we do a show together.
Oh.
Another show together. We've done other shows together, but I mean, wait till we do this show together.
Yeah. This will be fire.
Yeah. Now, are you going to like drink a bunch of coffee for the show and like act like a maniac or?
I don't drink coffee. I drink like energy drinks, so that's like my coffee. So
Anthony Camino. Anthony just subscribed to the channel. Pour him a beer, everybody in the chat. Hey, Anthony. I mean, listen, Bullfrog. Tell Anthony about how he makes you feel. How does Anthony make you feel, Bullfrog?
I'm not sure who Anthony is.
He's just a new subscriber.
Oh, welcome to the party there, Anthony. You're gonna be in for a wild ride. Me and Joe's gonna do a new show. We're gonna do Honestly, and I'm gonna be the new co-host every Wednesday.
And I think
my name's Road Dog. Do you
like
my cock?
Road Dog!
Joe Cronin, you're blocked.
Oh no.
My name's Road Dog. Do you like my cock?
Frog hater.
Joe Cronin, you're blocked. My name's Road Dog. Do you like my cock? You're gonna like it a lot. My name's Road Dog. Do you like my cock?
I do.
Joe Cronin, you're blocked. My name's Road Dog. Do you like my cock? Joe Cronin, you're blocked.
Hey Bullfrog, hope you die, fat idiot. F your niece.
Oh. Oh, God. Garguts, why would you donate that?
I had nothing else to do.
Frog hater. Bullfrog, die, fat idiot. Wow.
Yo, I can't believe this fucking... Honestly, I can't believe this fucking...
That's fucked
Road
up.
Dog's fucking move, dude. God.
Yeah, the pump handle slam, and then he pumped in a guy's asshole.
Why?
He tried to butt pump him. Bullfrog, can you believe this guy just talked shit about your family, bro? That's fucked up.
I don't care. He's a troll.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Right, Bullfrog? Fuck him to hell.
Yeah. He can jump off a bridge and die. And then he'll look like roadkill, like the mask. Hey, Ma, look, I'm roadkill.
What the?
Imagine how that segment's gonna work out in the court.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you for the donation, but thank you, man. That is actually the top donation of the stream at the very end of the. We're not even we're just fucking talking now. Frog Hater just became the top donator. Sorry, Soundwave. Frog Hater. I can't wait to look up who that really is because it's probably
I was about to say.
It's probably Drew. Not that, I mean, I don't know.
It wouldn't cross my mind.
It wouldn't cross your mind?
I mean, I don't know if Drew really hates me though.
I think he really hates you.
No, we talked on Discord for
no, man.
hour.
He's pretending to be your friend. Just gonna break it to you.
Oh, well, at least that's something.
No, but he because him and Jesse were on the call with you that night for hours and hours and hours, and you guys were you gave the tour of your house and all the stuff around your apartment and stuff, and they took a real.
I give everybody a tour of my house,
but they took a real interest in your life, is what I'm saying. So he can't hate you because he wanted to get the tour.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the first time I'd ever seen a tour of your house. It was amazing, and Drew was into it, so he must not hate you.
Yeah. Well, it was actually I'm not sure whose idea it was.
I think it was either Jesse or Drew's. It might have been. I mean, I was there too, but I left before you started it.
Yeah, you did that because you said you had to do something, and then either Jesse or Drew told me that it's like, hey, Lion, why don't you give us a tour of your house or some shit.
Well, thank you to Frog Hater for donating $32. Frog Hater, man, keeping the shows alive, man. The big donation, and you are the top donator of the stream, Frog Hater. And I think we're going to wrap it up, man. I think we're going to get out of here. Thanks to everybody.
And don't forget to check out our new show, the brand new rebooted, honestly, with Bullfrog. Rebooted, baby.
Unbelievable. Brand new, rebooted. Sith Negan is a 19-month Twitch subscriber. Thank you, Sith. And check out Bullfrog, man. It's going to be good stuff. Thank you to everybody who watched tonight. I hope you guys become patrons. Become a patron. Do it now if you can. Listen to the podcasts that are going up on Patreon. All the shows. So many fucking shows. It's ridiculous. We got Final Frontier coming back in a different way soon this week. Different format there. Different announcement about that show.
I could be a good asset to that show too.
Maybe we'll have Froggy on there. Yeah.
Final Frontier News.
I hit up a guy who does a lot of sci-fi and he does a lot of space shows and things like that, and a lot of Planet X and all kinds of stuff. And I'm gonna get him on board.
I'm definitely down.
Oh, it's gonna be big time, man. We're gonna talk about remote viewing again. Remote viewing, MK Ultra. We've talked about them so many times, but we're gonna bring it back to them again. Get the conversation going back, and I have a guy who wrote a book on MK Ultra. He's coming on the show. Final Frontier News, going to be a big thing. Corrupted Podcast, Saturday night. We'll be back normal time Saturday, I believe. If there's any change there, we'll let you know. But Corrupted Podcast back Saturday night. Plus Off the Rails with Drew and Jesse. Got a new one of those coming. Me and Jake will be recording Jake and Joe podcast in full. Download them on your phone and audio and everything else on Patreon. Plus special live hangouts with me and Jake on Patreon. We did one the other day. People said they loved it. Please do these again. So that was huge hit. So Jake and Joe podcast will have the recordings, but we'll also have a special live one here or there every week or so on Patreon. Morning Madness. I dropped the Morning Madness this morning. Note to self, when I'm walking around with my phone, about 5-6 years ago, I was walking around with my phone and I just record myself talking shit, and I put it up on Patreon as a little clip show thing, and do that. After Dark with Jesse and me, maybe this week, I think me and Jesse might I'm going to get stoned out of my mind. And so I think Jesse is too. And then I think that'll be After Dark. So After Dark, we're going to be high as fuck. And we're going to have trippy lights. And I think we're going to invite Tony from Revere to be on that show. Tony from Revere was tearing it up the other day on Twitch with some fucking songs that made my pee-pee grow, to say the least. And I think Garguts, me and Garguts obviously are going to try to hook up a little bit here or there. I'd love to hang out with Garguts. He's doesn't get enough time to do stuff with me, and he could talk all day and night, man. We just got to fix his fucking mic.
But yeah, everybody.
You sound good tonight. You sound good tonight.
Every Wednesday at 4:00. New, honestly, every Wednesday at 4.
We'll see.
Go ahead, Garguts.
I do get a good idea from me and Joe, but I'll talk about that later.
Yeah, let me know, Garguts. I'd like to do something. Yeah. All right, everybody. And then there's Talk Spooky to Me with Leah and Monica. And me and my wife's podcast, Till Death Do Us podcast, is coming out this week as well. So I got all the questions.
I love the dick.
All right. Good night, everybody. What are you doing, WWE? What the hell?
When Raw, SmackDown, WWE, or AEW end, tune in to the Joe Cronin Show. Live on YouTube for review and reaction. Joe Cronin and Jake break down all the action. All of it. The Joe Cronin Show. Your source for wrestling opinions, news, and insanity. A wrestling podcast with attitude. Mature audiences only. Join our community of over 70,000 people. Subscribe free on YouTube to The Joe Cronin Show.